What's up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Think Kramer with Brandon down here, Brian the Grizzly over there.
What's
and
up?
we are the Spoiler Kings. What is going on, everyone? Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
I just realized I told Chill I was going to be able to jump on. I didn't even get home till about 15 minutes ago. So like I'm like I need to let him know, like, yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault 100%.
I saw that, and I'm like, oh, either he didn't see it or you were like not even home yet.
Yeah, I literally walked through the door because I had the girls. We had to do they had an ice cream social right after the movies. So we went to the movie, saw that, and then they had an ice cream social at I think Overwatch or something like that. And so after doing that and getting them back home, I was like, crap, I'm a terrible person. Just really.
That happens, man. It happens.
I like to be there. I like to be there. I just can't be everywhere, unfortunately.
Well, it was just I think it was just Marcus and Chill on their panel Pantheon. There you go. So yeah, but I think they were kind of talking about almost everything we're talking about tonight. A little bit of Thunderbolts. I think Sinners. Well, they were talking about Sinners, and then some of the other stuff. So,
well, we're not going to do any spoilers for Thunderbolts. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
and that's all my fault.
No. I saw even Collector ask for spoilers for Sinners. We can wait till Saturday. We can wait till Saturday. Give you guys more than 4 hours to see it.
I really wanted to go today. Like I planned on it. I was even going to go to the new theater, and I took on a new client. I was a little tired, guys. I went to bed at like I was sitting at the computer doing stuff on here last night until about like 8:30, and then like I started like drifting off on my at my desk where I'm sitting, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna have to call it a night. So I just jumped into bed. Got probably about it was like 8:30 that I went to bed, and I woke up at about 5:30 this morning. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, like 10 hours of sleep.
Damn. I don't remember the last time I had more than 8.
There's no one in this house that lets me sleep that long.
10 is nice.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that's possible. I'm honestly, I'm questioning if you're human or not, because I literally, I think, hey, everyone says you need a full 8 hours. Give me 6, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good with 6.
Dude.
I'm good with 6. But yeah, we'll stay with spoilers. Maybe me and Brian will just do a quick thumbs up or thumbs down or something, just so I can put something out on a reel. And then we'll get into full discussion on Saturday with Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I think we can do that without doing too many spoilers.
Yeah.
Because I'm going tomorrow right after work.
Yeah. We could do like out of theater reaction kind of thing real quick, like keep it short and spoiler free. So we have something to post on the shorts and on the reels and stuff like that. But because I figured a lot. I mean, it came out today, so not everyone can go see it today. Although, I never go on a Thursday because I have to call off work or take a half a day. But today I didn't want to get anything spoiled, and I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna take a half a day. So I did that, and so we went to the 2:00 showing. And granted, I think I told you there was about 15 people or so.
Yeah.
Still pretty empty, for a theater. But it's
a Marvel movie at that.
Yeah, but I'm like, 2:00 people still at work on a Thursday.
Yeah,
it was the whole theater itself, like the whole AMC was empty. Like there was no one ordering food or anything. And Erica, my girlfriend, was like, she goes, "Can we do this every time?" I was like, "Yeah, except I work."
This is not the way. This is
like,
not
I can't
real
take a half a day every Thursday. No, it was nice. We got out. It wasn't late. We're able to pick up the kids, and it wasn't crazy late or anything. So I mean, it was nice, but I can't do that.
I went at 5:45.
Yeah.
5:45. You know,
But
so
you went with your kids though, right?
I went with my girls. I grabbed them. We watched it together. We had. I don't know if I want to say that. The kids themselves started snoring.
Yeah.
Themselves. Yeah. There was us three and two other people. One dressed as the Red Guardian, one as Bucky.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That was it. There was a Winter Soldier and the Red Guardian. And I was like, oh man, that's awesome. But there was no one else there. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it went. Yeah, we'll do a little quick thing with that, and then what else we got? We'll talk some DC news. There's some DCU news going on. What else did we say? We didn't really watch Andor. Did you watch all the episodes, Brain Man?
I watched every episode.
Okay, hey, you can do it. So you know what? You could talk about all the positives. Yeah, you're not hurting me at all.
Yeah, you're not gonna spoil anything for me. So you can do a quick breakdown, and we'll just, because I seen the first episode 4. I didn't see 5 or 6. So if you want to break each episode down and let us know what it's about.
I want to talk about the accountant too.
The accountant too. Oh, did you weren't able to see it, right, Brandman?
No, I was not.
I forgot. I told you I was gonna get it for you, and then
I figured you may have had your hands full. I was trying to make time to get to the theater, to see it, but like I said, the first half of this week unfortunately just had me so burnt out that I couldn't make it. So I dropped the ball on that one.
So we could do we could do a non-spoiler review.
You can do a spoiler review on Andor. I don't care.
No,
accountant. Yeah, accountant. Yeah. That's hard. Well, no, I guess I don't have to talk details.
Yeah, you don't.
We can do no details. Yeah,
you know, we could do the full spoiler review on Saturday too. But let's see who's in chat real quick. Also, we got some trailers. Watch some trailers tonight.
Oh, can I show this one thing, guys? So actually, the reason I was supposed to be on Chills is I was going to explain this. So this is the grown up static, right? This is the milestone one. So this is a DC, as you see in the corner. It's a DC comic, right? With Static Shock. So like if you look up that part, DC owns that entity, right? So we had heard through we was just listening, whatever, to John Boyega when he was talking when we wanted to get my signature, and he was talking about, oh, you're gonna be the grown static. And he's like, you know, like that James Gunn's. And I was like, what? You know, why would he say that? And then it kind of occurred, like, oh yeah, that makes 100% sense, because Milestone owns the younger Static Shock. DC owns the older ones. So like there's a Static Shock one. I got it here.
Like you're talking about like Batman Beyond time though, right? Like future.
Yeah, when he's older. So like this run, right? This run is Static when he's like not a teenager, not a kid anymore. He's like in his late 20s, early 30s. So like he's older here. They see the longer dreads. You see that. And then when you had the Milestone 30th anniversary, which is also still ran by DC, you see him how he looks, right? So he's an older Static. But once again, if they use the older Static, they won't have to pay Milestone. You know, because that's,
or at least they don't have to get their permission.
Yeah, they don't have to ask for permission and all that stuff, because that's not theirs, you know. You know, but if they go younger, they do need Milestone. Milestone needs to get a cut of it. So, and that kind of would even explain why he didn't put it in phase 1.
Yeah.
You know,
or at least not announced yet. Yeah,
I was hating. I was like, why would you not do it? But it makes a lot of sense if you couldn't do it as the younger Static Shock and you're trying to figure out a different way. Maybe I'm not going to hate on James Gunn. Maybe I want to be on his side this time.
at least let a movie come out first
before I hate.
Before we hate. Well, let's see who's in chat. Do a quick rundown. Let's see who's in here. We got Collector, Said, how we doing tonight? Are you guys Thunderbolts? He goes, going to see Thunderbolts in Dolby Atmos. Nice.
Is it weird that I saw it in 3D?
No.
Yeah. I'm not a 3D fan, but
yeah, you can. I know.
I just don't like, unless it's Avatar, which is just perfect 3D. Otherwise, everything else is kind of.
Avatar is an absolute must for 3D.
Must. Yeah. There's no other way to watch it. IMAX 3D.
There's no reason to do the IMAX 3D for Thunderbolts at all. Like the trailers made more sense than the actual movie. I was like, all right, I mean they do pop out, but okay.
And then Collector say he got his Mission Impossible tickets. I got mine too.
Yeah, me too.
And then reading his Jeremy. I think you meant Jeremy
Renner.
Yeah, his autobiography.
Yeah,
That's the picture. But yeah, he said some stuff about his show, Hawkeye show. So it said order a new shelf. Nice. Always gotta get that. Pre-order Captain America Brave New World 4K because it went down in price to $29. Nice.
I should get my discount then. I want my discount then.
Yeah. For mine is like as long as or before it ships, if the price adjusts, like you don't pay until it ships. That's usually with my pre-order. So, but yeah, the $30 for a 4K is pretty cheap though.
Yeah, that's a sweet deal actually.
Yeah,
I cannot wait till we talk about Thunderbolts and
yeah.
Because of that.
Brandon Davis said, "Yo, what's up? I checked out Thunderbolts today. Okay, let us know what you think." Fernando said, "What's up,
Fernando?"
Hey,
and no spoilers. We'll keep spoiler free.
Spoiler free.
Spoiler
free. The spoiler kings will be spoiler free.
Yeah. Maria said, "Hello, movie fans.
What's up, Maria?
Coming in." And we got Derpy. What's up, Derp?
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah. Oh, see, I got do I have my thing up? Ah, it's not working. Damn it. My soundboard's never freaking working anymore. I paid $30 for it. It's never freaking working. But Derby said, I'm seeing Thunderbolts tomorrow and I'll determine if it's good or not. No glazing review. Okay.
You know me, I'm a professional hater. So you know. Well, you know what? I'm not professional because Anzo's a professional.
Yeah, Anzo's a professional. Surprise, surprise. I like the movie. He thinks it's ass. So, surprise.
I was like, yeah, it's probably somewhere in between, guys. It's probably somewhere in between.
I put like that like I'm shocked. But not really. Either for Futurama.
Yeah. Oh man.
What's up, Ace? Dippy said, I'm gonna go get on here for Superman review though. Oh, for the Superman review. I know.
I know how much you love that.
Oh yeah.
I'm just hoping that we get to 2,000 by then because I really want to rent out a theater.
Same.
I know. We got to July. We got about 110 people.
Yep.
We get to that
108. No, 108.
108.
Yeah,
somewhere around there. Things were in the right hat. Yep. Here, Fernando. I'm gonna save this for later, but it said I once saw Thunderbolts today. It's better than Endgame and Deadpool Wolverine. Damn. That's
I believe it with Deadpool and Wolverine because I like that movie less and less the more I watch it. But Endgame, there's absolutely no way.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's
this is not even gonna be a spoiler. I vehemently disagree with everything you just said.
Half of it. I think it's better than Deadpool Wolverine because
I don't think it's better than Deadpool and Wolverine
because it's just the Ryan Reynolds hour.
And that was okay. And, you know, but what is this? What is this movie?
This is an actual story.
You know,
It affects the universe.
One person?
One
person? Yeah. It's not a team thing.
Well, yeah, I'll wait. Well, I'll find out tomorrow. So I know I'm the odd man out, but
Endgame though is crazy.
You're
Endgame
not going to hate this. You're not going to hate this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's wild. Professor,
what up,
Professor?
Hey, what's going on?
Derby said, not a Marvel fan. I'll determine true analysis review for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. There you go. Brandon Davis said, I thought I read somewhere you only need 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and 8 hours was made up by corporate. Corporate would be like, yeah, you need 2.
Yeah, so why would they want you to work more or sleep more? They want you to work more.
Yeah, you can sleep on your break.
Sleep when you're dead, which will be coming sooner than later.
Exactly. And then Sheet in the house.
What's up?
And like this, Brandon Davis said, I called off for MI8 already.
Did you call and say that you're sick already? Just tell them like I'm gonna be sick this day. Just let you know.
And I know B wants to join us for our MI8 discussion because he is
gonna be so funny.
So
I cannot wait.
So diehard for this movie.
And I thought I was a Tom Cruise stan.
Yeah, not even close, man. It's like, go sit down.
B would love Tom Cruise and say he's a better Iron Man. That's like literally that's what he would like. If that happened in Multiverse of Madness, he'd be like, "Oh, he's a better Iron Man. That's the best thing ever." Like what?
And it's true.
10 seconds of screen time and no dialogue.
Exactly. That was the greatest thing I ever saw.
It was cool. He owns the MCU. Wow. Yeah, but MIA does look really good, man. Every time I see a trailer for it, I was like, "Damn, it looks."
Oh yeah,
it looks epic, man.
Yeah, the Mission Impossible series. I've actually been revisiting it in preparation for this, and I don't think there's any that I dislike. I think for me, like they really started picking up steam for me, starting with a third movie. But
I don't think I like the second one that much.
The second one's definitely the redheaded stepchild of the series. Like 15-year-old me thought it was like the best thing ever. But I think around 3 is when they actually started feeling like spy movies. The first one was kind of like more like a mystery whodunit. Second one was just you get what you expect, a John Woo movie that just happened to have to be about a spy. But the third one, I think that's where they really started getting my attention.
Yeah. And they've been getting way better as they've been going along, which is the opposite. Usually the longer a franchise goes,
is it better than Fast and Furious? Like the opposite of Fast and Furious. It's what Fast and Furious wish it would become.
It's interesting because like for a hot minute, the Fast and Furious movies were on an upward trajectory. Like around the time, like everyone fell in love with it again around what, like Fast 5?
5. Yep. Yep.
And then 6 and 7 were pretty solid, and then I think it started kind of dwindling after that.
They saw they can go and do cool stuff with like the spy, but then they went too hard into pain. They went like
to a point where it doesn't even make sense. Like, okay,
yeah. I mean, a fucking was a Fiero going in space or some stupid whatever it was.
Yeah. They legit, the character of Dom is legitimately a superhero.
Yeah, 100%.
The dude lifted a car with his bare hands.
Family.
He has the power of family.
Power of family's on his side, right?
Exactly.
Oh man. Real quick, shout out to Eric. What's up?
What's up, Eric? Appreciate you, man. Definitely.
Thank you coming in. Kind of skip around a little bit. Maria said also watched it. It's one of the best MCU movies ever. That's even a lot for me. That's still a lot for me. Because it's a good movie. I wouldn't say one of the best. It was good.
I'm just gonna wait till my review.
Let's see. And then Derpy said, Brian, me as an Andor fan, it's not
a fan of this season.
Not a fan of the season. Yeah, which is crazy because I thought this season was gonna be better. And
I was hoping because it should be right. It should be more like Rogue One, and I think the back half is going to be that way. I really
the last 3 episodes.
Yeah,
the last day.
Remember? Oh, this is what I thought, right?
Yeah. Maria saying same thing. Andor. Andor is great.
Yeah.
There you go. Ace said I thought the movie was not bad at all. Yep. I thought it was better than what I thought it would be. Yeah.
That's exactly where I'm at. It is definitely better than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be. I was going in like, I don't know. It was definitely better. It was well put together.
I think I got exactly what I wanted. Like I was hoping for just a good movie, and that's what I got. Like it didn't blow me away. I'm not like, oh my god, like I'm not gonna be singing its praises, like at every moment I can, But it wasn't bad.
I'm just gonna say I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
That wasn't I was going in like, I don't know, I might come out. I didn't hate it.
Well, I know you thought it was gonna be like just super jokey, and I don't think it was super jokey at all. Actually, I wanted some more jokes because I was fucking depressed, man. Towards the end of the movie, I was like, "The hell, man."
Some of it was
laughs.
Well, there's some things that just I didn't find interesting, and that's where where I was. Some of it, Red Guardian is just is a fool, but I didn't hate him as much as I thought that some of it was unnecessary. I thought some of him was unnecessary, but I didn't hate him. Yeah, there's some things that are really good. I think they tried to make it feel like the rest of the MCU and try to fit into the story, but it really felt very shoehorned to me to the rest of the story.
Oh, really? So. Okay. We'll get into it a little bit. Like again, with no spoilers. So
yeah, no spoilers. Not gonna tell you anything that's going on.
Yeah. Here you go. Derpy saw Revenge of the Sith. Very nice. It did.
Hey, it did well. Really. Yeah,
it did really
$2 million.
I think it's now its box office total is like 900 million. Like overall between all the re-releases and everything like that. So I think I read something about it did either the best or one of the best re-releases ever, like for a movie.
The fact that didn't it go second last week?
Yeah, which is wild. Yeah, I think because Sinners put up 45, I think, or something like that.
Yep.
And then second was
22 with
Sith. So yeah, which tells the people at least they're like, hey. We want Star Wars. What we want. We want Star Wars, and we want and we want Star Wars on the big screen, and we want real Star Wars, on the big screen.
Well, I mean, there's still people in here that still love Andor, so that's fine,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on you guys.
Well, oh man. See, I wasn't impressed with the Accountant one. It's a story you have before. I didn't really see what the big deal was.
I don't know
if
I saw
one
before. Yeah, I don't. That's not anything I thought I saw before.
Yeah, it was a little different, I thought, but yeah, we'll get into the Accountant. And the collector said he saw the Accountant 2 on Tuesday. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
same. I might skip around because
I'll tell you exactly what I thought about when we do a review. But yeah.
Cool. Cleve's in the house. What's up?
What up, Cleves?
What's going on, Cleves?
He goes, Ace, I saw Thunderbolts and it was just a King therapy session. I don't know what King, what you mistyped. I'm assuming effing.
Yeah,
but you're not wrong.
That's exactly what some of that movie is. Some of it is that way.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like something fresh. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I think the vibes of it were different. I enjoyed the vibes.
I would say definitely different.
But
definitely.
Yeah. It's definitely not kiddie though. It's definitely not a kiddie.
My kids were sleep hard.
Yeah. Oh, 100. I 100% understand why. Like, because yeah.
But part of it is not. I don't think the adult part was like, sometimes I want escapism, and I don't know if it wouldn't deliver on that part. But I like the way they went about the story. We gotta get to the thing. We'll
get to it. Sure. Real quick, I saw this from Cleves. Cleves saw it in IMAX 3D, and he said, "Won't do that again."
There was no reason. There's literally no reason to do it ever.
And then my Mama Bear. Appreciate
What's
you,
up,
Mama
Mama? All right, guys, we can start now. Good, we good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's see. I'm gonna skip a little bit. Like I said, enjoyed. Stayed awake for all 3 episodes. Nice. That's always a good sign. It's always a good sign. We got Tony in the house, and the Spoiler Kings are live. The applause. Yeah.
Well, this is what
they
you
said
hear
don't forget
more.
about
You
Doug.
hear more of this when I'm talking.
You got it.
Fuck, I can't believe it.
That's when you bring up Black Panther.
Exactly. Even then, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be so mad at them if they bring Aldous Hodge in. It's gonna make me so mad. It'll be so smart of them to do it. Like,
so conflicted.
I'm like, but I love Aldous Hodge.
Oh, here, this one's getting interesting. I'm gonna save this for the later, but I'll bring this up. Thunderbolts is not that good to say it's better than Deadpool. It's not that good to say it's better than Deadpool. I liked Endgame, but Infinity War was better. Why y'all keep talking about Endgame like that?
Wait, what? No, I think Infinity War is better than Endgame, but understand Endgame is probably the second best thing I've ever seen out of Marvel.
Yeah.
So like, and people, how many people cried? Yeah. Like literal, real tears. Watch it.
I mean, if Infinity War and Endgame are 1 and 2, they are the 2 best things Marvel has ever did.
But you think everyone pretty much agrees that Infinity War is better?
Oh yeah, easily. Infinity War is the better movie, just because, it portrayed Thanos as like the protagonist of the story of sorts. So the subversion was awesome, and just you're so used to seeing the Avengers win or come out on top that the way that it ended was like holy shit. And
isn't that what I always say? The villain has to be villainous for it to be a great movie.
Yeah. Infinity War was the better movie. Endgame as fans and as people who are rooting for the Avengers was the more satisfying movie. But yeah, Infinity War definitely, I find it to be the better movie.
Yeah. And the Deadpool and Wolverine, like Brandman said, like I watched it a few weeks ago, and it was just once you've seen it once, like that gotcha moments of everything is gone, and you're just like, oh, this doesn't have a story. There's no story in it.
It's an extended SNL sketch.
I watched it just literally last weekend. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I thought once again seeing the dance scene in the beginning, having the Hugh Jackman Wolverine part of it, like that, those parts matter. Like so, like you're saying, oh, I've seen it twice. I don't know if I want to see the Thunderbolts again. You know, but doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy this first time. You know, that doesn't mean I'm not going to, you know, just because I don't want to see it again doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it the first time. So doesn't take away from me for the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I went to go watch Deadpool Wolverine. I had again, I just watched it on my phone, and like it was fun, but it was just like legit. Like at the end, I'm like, oh man, they threw everything.
Yeah, it becomes a little more for me. The more I watch it, the more I can't stand it. It's all it is a contest between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman with who can say fuck more.
No, I mean, I think you really guys are really downplaying what we wanted out of it and what it gave and how the funness of it. How can you guys say something is fun and tell me that Minecraft is fun and then say, but Deadpool, Wolverine, like how can you say that in the same way? Like
it was fun.
That was a good movie.
Minecraft was stupid. But Minecraft was meant to be stupid. Deadpool
Wolverine was meant to be just, a lot of mindless craziness that's going on. And it's fun because if you don't agree that's what Deadpool is.
But I thought it was going to do something.
With Deadpool and Wolverine, with the first 2 Deadpool movies, Deadpool, we all know Deadpool is an annoying character. That's why so many other characters steer clear of him, and we're reminded of that throughout the movies. But in this one, I don't know, for me, he was a little insufferable to the point where it was no longer fun.
I had fun the entire time.
I wouldn't say.
I just think you guys are
no. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about Deadpool as a character.
Because I mean, I still laughed at it, but I'm like, I'm just laughing at jokes. Like, there's no story going on. Like, nothing matters. It doesn't affect the MCU at all. And I thought it was going to be some send off.
They never said it was, though. But and then even that part, the fact that we had Wesley Snipes, the fact that we got Channing Tatum, I feel like those things are are good, are fun. You know, and in a lot of aspects,
but it's not a send off. I thought they were coming off like, oh, it's going to be a Fox X-Men, a Fox Universe send off, and then now knowing half of them are in, you know, Doomsday, I was like, oh, so it's not. So,
but if it didn't come from Marvel, you know that's what it is. If it didn't come specifically from Marvel, people are saying something. Then, you know, why would you say something bad about it if it's something that didn't come from them?
I'm just saying, like, it's a movie that didn't have a story.
Yeah, it at least with the first two movies, you know, I kind of was invested in the story a lot more, and at least the jokes in the first two, is like over the top and raunchy as they were, at least they kind of were more a little were like instrumental to what was going on screen. In this, it was just a bunch of dick jokes that were thrown around. I don't know. I have to like.
I wouldn't say I hate it. Like,
I'm just gonna say, I don't. You guys always say what you're gonna say, and
I don't hate it at all. But I find it less tolerable the more that I watch it. So I just need to stop watching it so often, or putting it on as background noise. But yeah, I definitely prefer the first two. I think it's the worst of the three, if I'm being honest.
That I agree with.
So let y'all say what you're gonna say. I think it was fine. It was fun, and if I want to have escapism and I want to enjoy this, you know, the show, and I knew what it was Return of Hugh Jackman becoming the character that I haven't seen in 10, 12 years. That was cool. Seeing Wesley Snipes was really enjoyable. Channing Tatum was enjoyable. Seeing X-23, that was really enjoyable. You know, I enjoyed the villain. I thought it was a better villain than a lot of other stuff you're saying. So I mean, I'm just gonna say I disagree.
That's fair.
And I think even the villain's better than the second one. So, like, okay.
The villain for me was probably the best thing about it. I really liked is it Emma, what's her last name? Forgot her last name. But yeah, anyway, I preferred her.
Oh, yeah.
She's probably my favorite thing about it.
Yeah. Oh, here, let's keep going. Fernando said, I think Endgame is a little overrated. Infinity War was so much better. And we're right there with you.
Yeah.
But I mean, but also
but Endgame was fun too. So I mean,
Endgame was, I don't know. Endgame is the payoff to everything, though.
It changed the way people looked at movies. I mean, it changed the way, I mean, how you felt about Iron Man. Like, it really did. It did a great job and it finished the story. And it literally finished the story the right way.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to hate on that either. You know, I'm just not.
Yeah. We got Drew in the house with you. Drew, what's up?
What's up, Drew?
Where we at? There you go. MIA would be the best movie of the year.
Nah.
Not surprised that you said that.
Well, I mean, maybe.
I think it's gonna be a fun movie,
and it's gonna be a finale.
3 hours, man. Yeah. 3 hours. It's almost 3 hours. Damn.
You gonna go in? It's gonna be the 3 o'clock. You come out, and it's gonna be dinner time.
Pretty much. I was trying to get an earlier movie for that or earlier showing for that one.
But it's 30 minutes of trailers. So with 30 minutes of trailers, you're going to literally be there for 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Wait. 30 minutes of trailers and Nicole Kidman talking about how great it is to sit in the theater and watch a movie.
Yeah.
Because
why it's so great to come to AMC while I'm sitting in an AMC. It's like,
it's in theaters.
Yeah.
Good job coming.
Yeah.
Don't you know heartbreak feels good in a place like this?
Oh man. Where we at? She said, I want to see Thunderbolts today, but got to get a quick bag tonight.
I got you. Hey, always be about your money. Forget that.
That's why I didn't go. I get it. Part of the reason I didn't go.
Kevin Davis, what's up? It says Thunderbolts have no negative headlines going to help at the box office. Yeah, I mean, it's got like a 90-something% on Rotten Tomatoes right now by the critics. So, yeah,
I don't think that's
negative.
That's not 90% story, but don't think it's a negative either. So it's
90 is a little high for me.
People just are something else to me.
Yeah.
Bias is bias. You know.
Honestly, I think I'm more like around like an 80%. 80,
I'll be a 75. Probably. I'll probably be a 75. Yeah. Probably about 75.
We'll see how it does. I think the last projection I saw was like 75 million for the weekend. So
That's it.
This movie's been bouncing around. Oh, it's gonna make 40. It's gonna make 100. It's gonna make 60. It's gonna make 80. Like for the past 4 months, it's just like every number is being thrown out. Like, it's so annoying. I'm like, I stopped caring after a while. I was like, just wait until Sunday, see what the number is. Because I saw as low as 40 early on, and I saw as high as 100.
It'll be 40 on Thursday. Like on Friday, it'll be 40. I don't know how that. 40.
It was huge. Well, because people were like after the last movie, Captain America didn't do well. People are like, "Oh, this next movie's gonna suck. MCU sucks."
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with one or the other, and Captain America has very little to do with it too. So
yeah. But yeah. See, Fernando said prequels are way better than the Disney trash was given to us. I mean, I agree with that because those sequels, I just want to like erase them from my mind, man.
I thought they started off fine.
Yeah, no, Force Awakens
was fine. Solid. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was fine. It was a good
starting
start.
Point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and they could have done cool stuff with it instead.
And they flushed.
Then Ryan Johnson said, "Nope."
Ryan Johnson said, "Hold my beer. I'm gonna piss off everyone."
Want to see how quickly I could derail this train?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That was the beginning.
We said Infinity War was the Empire Strikes Back of the MCU. I mean, yeah.
No one's gonna argue with that, right?
Infinity War was action, Endgame was story.
It was finale. It was a finale. That's what I mean. I think Endgame was just wrapped up everything in a nice bow.
Yeah.
With stakes.
Yeah. Mama Bear said, I didn't want Thanos relatable. I wanted being that the galaxy was terrified of.
They still were. I mean, he still did get rid of half of everything.
Yeah.
And no matter at the end of the day, he still was that.
Yeah.
He was that dude.
Unfortunately, there's this there's this habit that Hollywood has from time to time of trying to make every villain like relatable or watering them down, just to make them more digestible. That's one of the reasons I frigging hate the Netflix Death Note movie, because if you screw up Light Yagami, you're done. You're done. And I remember reading somewhere that they made tweaks because they intentionally wanted to make him more heroic. Light Yagami does not have to be heroic. That's why he's so engaging to watch. He's a villain.
Is that what they said?
Yeah. Like I read it somewhere.
I would want your villain to be heroic like that. That doesn't make any sense.
That's the thing. They barely made him a villain. They made him like an edgelord with a chip on his shoulder. At the absolute worst, he was an anti-hero, and I don't even feel comfortable calling him that in the Netflix movie.
I didn't even get through it because it was just bad.
Yeah.
The best thing was Ryu. Ryu looked good, and he sound. Who was he? The voice was
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. Spot on. Like great. How you do such a great job with that, and then just shit on the rest of the movie.
Yeah. They probably didn't even use any CG. They just had Willem Dafoe come in and do Willem Dafoe things.
That looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Here's Anzo. Wasn't a fan of Thunderbolts. Like, is the Rotten Tomato score good? Yeah, I hate it.
I just can't tell you that it was terrible. I just can't. There's no parts of it that I hated. But there's something that he says later about Captain America. About Captain America that I probably do agree with.
Okay. Yeah, I might have to skip around. Didn't realize I was that far. I'm not too far, but
no, you're fine.
Yeah. Mom Bear said Thanos was scary as a Californian raisin, but that's how he looks.
He still killed half the world, half the
That's
universe.
How he looks. Yeah,
He killed all of them. You know, he's a deviant. Like, so I don't know.
Yeah. Was it?
Cinema Sins has Cinema Wins channel, and I just watched their Cinema Wins on Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's awesome. No, I will not do that. I will never watch anything Cinema Sins related ever again.
Because of that, I never heard.
No, there's
I never. I don't even know who Cinema Sins are.
So. Cinema Sins. Good, keep it that way.
Don't really
watch any of it. If it were possible to punch a guy in his voice, it would be. I think his name's like Jeremy or something from Cinema Sins. It would be that guy. He's the first time I wish I could punch a voice.
Punch a voice.
That's fun. And like he's one of those like super nitpicky, like, and you could tell it. You could tell the reflection in his voice. He's that pretentious, I'm smarter than everyone type. And I don't even know the guy, and I hate him.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking it up. I don't think I ever watched Cinema Sins, which is crazy because they're like almost over 9 million subscribers.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, they've been around since like 2012, 2013.
I was gonna say 2014, so that's way before I can.
Because I think like one of the first ones that he did was The Dark Knight Rises. I used to rock with Cinema Sins.
Is he one of those guys that just like trashes on everything?
Yeah, he does. Like it's like a sin counter, and at first, the first year or two, maybe even longer than that, the first 2 or 3 years, I rocked with him. I would regularly watch his videos because he would come out with like twice to a week, and then they just really started to grate on my nerves.
Well,
you know.
Well, you know, that's why I don't watch a lot of people, because when they're super negative all the time, it's like I get it, cool, be negative, but then it gets kind of boring.
That might have been part of it for me. He just got too tiresome for me. But
I mean, it's also if you're positive all the time too. Like if everything's like, oh, it's great. I was like, cool. Like you're not giving me anything.
So what did Kevin say? I didn't.
I missed it. There we go. Yep, I was looking for it. Kevin said, folks already see Minecraft and Sinners at the theaters. Folks was turned off Captain America: Brave New World. Will give this a chance at theaters.
Yeah. Yes. No. They will. The people that don't like Captain America: Brave New World, will definitely give this a chance at the theaters. Which is part of my discomfort with it. Well, it was part of my discomfort. Even talking about like the fact that people are saying positive things. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you, I like the Thunderbolts. I liked it. At the end of the day, I think Captain America: Brave New World is better, and not by a long shot. But you know, I mean, because there's problems with Brave New World. There are definitely a lot of problems. We talked about it a lot, but I thought it was better overall as a movie.
Yeah, I revisited Brave New World earlier in the week and really, dare I say, I almost liked it even more than I did the first time I liked it. And I really liked it the first time I watched it.
It's a good movie. I mean, so that's why.
Yeah.
But me liking it doesn't take away, like, say, Thunderbolts is not good. I feel like the people that don't like Brave New World for the reasons that they don't like it are going to like the Thunderbolts, and that makes me almost have a negative view of the Thunderbolts, even though that has nothing to do with the movie. Yeah.
I know before we went live, because we were talking about it, and I'm like, I said Captain America was a more important movie for the universe and for
I mean, they even made fun of it at the end of the Thunderbolts, right? Like, they talk about it at the Thunderbolts.
So, but I think Captain America is a more important movie to the universe and socially it's more important, and it gets onto things. Even then, it missed out on things. Either because they wanted to stay away from what was really political.
They obviously
at the time,
changed it. They had to change something.
Yeah, they changed some things.
Yeah.
But I thought Thunderbolts was a better put together movie. But I'm not saying like one, like same with you, like one's better than the other. Like they're both for me like in the same realm of like I like them. I just like them for different reasons. But they're both around the same.
I might put Brave New World up in front of it, but I wouldn't say it was obviously not put together well. It was definitely parts of it. It was like pieced together,
Yeah.
But there are a lot of parts that I liked a lot.
Yeah.
There are parts that I'm like, man, you did a bad job. I'm gonna say the same thing. You did a bad job. But as far as villains go, they both don't have great villains. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. See. Said, I understand when Brandon says he was insufferable. I felt that too. Okay. Yeah. Fernando said Deadpool and Wolverine is the comic book version of 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte.
It's a buddy cop.
Yeah. Sure.
But that's what they told you what it was. Like literally, that's what they said it was, and then they delivered exactly what they said it was going to be.
I mean, that's how they kind of are in the comic book too. For most Deadpool Wolverine, it's a knowing dickhead and crotchety, grumpy old man. Like that's just what those two are. And they did a good job at doing that.
Yeah. And when I say, and the flowers come to the auditions of different people that they brought in there. In The Wasteland, I thought it was a smartly put together movie. But does it matter in anything that the MCU ever did? Nope. Not at all. Nothing at all. Matter of fact, I don't think he's going to be in any of the next MCU Avengers movies because there's no need. There's no point.
No.
You don't. You just do your own thing on the side because what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, it was still a pretty self-contained story that happened to take place like a little bit in the MCU.
Not really.
Not.
That's
why I said a little bit. That's exactly why I said
interview.
a little bit.
That was it. It's just an interview. Everything else was outside the MCU.
So Anzo said Thunderbolts was underwhelming.
Okay. I guess not for me because I didn't go in with any expectations.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting like anything world changing. Like, oh my God, Sentry is gonna destroy the world. He's better than Thanos. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't go in. Like, you went with zero expectations. Yeah. I went in. I'm like, I want a good movie, and I think we were both happy at the end of the day.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I walked out. I was like, oh, it was fine.
Yeah. I'm like, it's not like something like like Endgame, Infinity War, Black Panther, Iron Man 1, where I'm gonna go and
even
watch
any of the Captain Americas, like.
Well, I mean, but all those movies I've went and watched multiple times in the theater. Like, okay, when's my next ticket? Like, okay,
Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I'll take all three of the Guardians of the Galaxy before this. Yeah. I will take 100%. Ragnarok.
Yeah,
and that's probably where I'll leave it. Dark World is fun now that I watch it now, but I think this is better than Dark World. You're not going to hate this movie. It's just you're not.
Yeah. Unless you're Anzo.
It's my boy, so I can't talk too much trash.
Anzo, now he knows I'm messing with him, man. Like, well, here he goes. Deadpool 1 was trash, which is wild. Wasn't funny at all. Deadpool 2 was a bit better, but Deadpool Wolverine was the best. Like, you have that completely like flip, bro.
I think 2 was the worst. I liked 1 and I liked Wolverine. So, but I thought Deadpool 1 was the best. The best
Deadpool
story
was the best.
Yeah,
by far. It wasn't. Yeah. It's not even close. But I had more fun than Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, I had more fun than Deadpool and Wolverine. And Cable was fun, but I don't think. Once again, villain matters where I put my movies.
Yeah, because the whole thing with Deadpool 2 is like, who's the villain? Is it him? Yeah. So. Fernando, that's exactly what I explained, bro. Yeah. Skip it. Endgame was 3 hours. It was.
But it was 3 hours, but it felt like nothing. I enjoyed it so
and
much.
I feel like that's what's going to happen with Mission Impossible. That it's going to be nonstop, kind of like it's going to be like an end game kind of thing. It's going to build up, and then this huge finale at the end where like so much shit's going to happen, and then you're going to be walking out like, wow. That's what I think.
You've grown with this character for how many years, B? Has it been 30 yet?
Yeah. Has it?
How long has it been, Brandman?
When was the first Mission Impossible?
Oh, can't hear you. That's
29,
yeah.
30.
29, 20, yep.
1996.
1996.
Yep, almost 30 years.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. Like,
the first movie came out.
We've grown up with this character.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Did we need to say that?
No, I'm definitely behind. So, real quick, super chat from Dark Room Reviews. What's up?
What's up, Dark Room?
Not sure what the super sticker is, but appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, we'll give you.
There's a smiley face with sunglasses.
Okay, because I don't have my YouTube thing up on the side. Here, since we're gonna be talking about the accounts in a little bit, so bring this up.
Fuck it, Reindeer Games.
I'm not Ben Affleck.
You white? Then you Ben Affleck. Right, Wheeler?
Yeah, you're white. That's true, I am white.
True, I am white.
Oh man, I appreciate that, man. All right, let's. I definitely need to play catch up because I am a lot behind. We got Chillmonger now. What's up, Chill?
Once again, I apologize again. I told everybody here I already apologize. Like,
yeah,
crap.
Yeah. He said Thunderbolts should be worried. The Sinners headlines are just stronger.
Yeah, so I told you there's only 2 other people in my theater, and Sinners had a full theater.
Yeah.
This week 3.
Yeah. They so it's getting kicked out of IMAX. Sinners is getting kicked out of IMAX for Thunderbolts. So they're losing those screens, which really suck. But they did come out earlier today saying May 15th through the 21st, it's going to come back in IMAX and it's going to be back in 70 millimeter. Sold out. Every AMC
easy
sold out already. Because I told my girlfriend, I'm like, oh, we'll go watch it again in IMAX, because we want to go see it again in IMAX. And when I showed her, I'm like, hey, it says they're already sold out. Michael B. Jordan posted it. It's all sold out already. So it's like
we're going to head to Indianapolis. We're going to go to Indianapolis.
That's what I want to do.
And it's sold out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were talking about doing. It was like, oh, should we go just drop off the kids, take it right down there?
It's a quick ride, yeah. Enjoy it and talk about the movie the whole way back. And no, it's gone.
Yeah, sold out.
I was
sold out. So yeah, this movie is gonna probably break 300 for sure. But I don't know. I don't know if Thunderbolts should be worried because Sinners has such positive headlines.
I feel like you can watch both. And I think one will hurt the other. I really don't.
Yeah.
The Thunderbolts should win this weekend by 30 million. And even if it does, that's a huge success for Sinners. Because it made $45 million last week. If it makes $35 million or $38 million, like they're talking about, it possibly might, watch the hell out.
I think they said Sinners has the 3rd best drop second weekend. It had a 6% drop. The only 2 movies that had better drops were Shrek and Avatar. It was like that's the stupidest group of movies. Like, oh, what are the best movies that had a second, the second week drop? Oh, Shrek, Avatar, and Sinners. You're like, what? What? It's such a weird group of.
I would thought John Wick because it opened really low, and then that second week was really.
But no one went to go see it. John Wick 2 is where the theater started getting money from it. That first one, man, like
I feel like it
it's
only
great.
made
I
like
love it.
$40 million or something
It
like
did
that.
not make a lot. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I appreciate that chill. Anjo said Brave New World was better. I mean, I can't argue with what you're saying. Like, if you want to say like Brave New World is better, like I think it's more important, you know, and I think
I
things
think it's
matter more.
overall better.
Yeah.
But Thunderbolts is way better put together. They did a lot of adult things that they talked about that I gotta commend them for. So
yeah. But I like both of these movies a lot.
I didn't order Thunderbolt immediately. I didn't like. I'm going.
I haven't either.
I'm going to. But when I walked out Brave New World, I ordered that immediately. So that tells me that I love Brave New World more.
Because Brave New World just went on pre-order last week or 2 weeks ago.
No,
they had no pre-orders. Amazon, there's nowhere you could have done pre-orders until recently.
I'm gonna show you my Walmart thing. Okay, let me
send it. Oh,
my
Walmart maybe
I'll tell you my Walmart because I did it a long time ago.
Walmart you could do. I don't trust Walmart because there's too many third party people on there, and I don't fuck with that because they tend to mess me up. I did it one time and they screwed me over.
I never had a problem.
Nah. And fuck Walmart. I hate Walmart. I mean, Amazon's not any better. But...
Well, I mean, it's like you talk about one and not the other. I guess. Okay.
I mean, Walmart's been fucking over people a lot longer than Amazon has. Let's put it that way.
Can't argue with that point.
So I hated Walmart longer. But I just because I was looking on Amazon for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and I was looking on Zava, whatever the hell that website is. And I couldn't find Brave New World. So, but I didn't even look. I mean, eventually later this week, maybe next week, I'll see if Thunderbolts I can pre-order. But I'm not like, oh my god, like Sinners pre-ordered right away. In the fucking
Sinners. Yeah, I was in the theater too. Yeah, I got that over here on pre-order right now, which says April 2026. And where's my Brave New World? Well, I'll send it out.
That should be coming out. Brave New World should be coming out the 13th, I think.
Yep, I don't see my pre-order
in 2 weeks. I mean, it's already on digital, so you can watch it at home and stuff like that. But I want the 4K.
So order the Steelbook.
It said Dom is powered by a car engine that's fueled by family.
It's the gas family.
Yeah, it's the gas. Skip around. Now I'm definitely gonna skip around so we can get going. Delta Dan's in the house. What's up?
What up, Dan? Delta Dan. It's what
coming in.
What 8:48 for you right now?
Just finishing dinner. Here you go. Another person. Cleve said, watching Revenge of the Sith in theaters again gave me the gut that get that feeling of the first I saw it. Okay. Gave me the feeling of the first time I saw it.
Yeah, so
that's good. I mean, people are loving it. It has a popcorn bucket, I think. Is it a popcorn bucket or just a cup or something?
It has a popcorn bucket of Darth Vader, right?
Is it okay? So, and it brought in a lot of money for being a re-release like all these years later.
So actually, no, I ordered it March 17th, 2025.
That's still a while ago.
Yeah, but I ordered it on Amazon March 17th, 2025. So the Sinners is on Walmart.
Nah. Sinners wasn't. Well, I'm surprised with Sinners because usually like a movie that much where Warner Brothers probably it seems like Warner Brothers really didn't care too much about the movie because they didn't even give it a full release.
$44.99. Oh, I can't see it on here.
There you go.
$44.99. That's what I paid for.
Yeah, it's gonna
because it was the first time. No, that was a Brave New World. But that was the first time. Like it was offered. As soon as it was offered, I got it. So yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I'll drop. That's the same thing with mine. Except the 4K Steelbook was cheaper, but the 4K was more expensive.
Yes,
the 4K was $50. Makes no sense, and then that was $45. So obviously the prices are gonna change. And shit like that.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna get my money back. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
King Thanos probably coming.
Yes, 100%. No, he's definitely gonna be there.
I can see it. Thunderbolts was just okay. Okay, I saw your rating, so I'll save that for later. The voice is very annoying. Punch the voice. One time, please.
Punch the voice of me one time. Why would I?
Well, I think for me.
For me.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you just ask me to punch your voice? I'm not going to do that.
No, she meant, yeah. She was definitely saying for me.
Oh, here you go. CinemaSins is a joke, though.
Yeah.
Is it
Chill is
supposed to be a joke?
hilarious. Oh my god, Chill is something.
It says I prefer watching
always negative YouTubers and always positive ones.
And so do you admit it.
I don't like anything that's always negative, except for Hanzo.
Oh man,
I watch everything he does.
I think it depends. Like Star Wars Theory, I stopped watching a lot of his stuff, but I still want to know what he thinks about the newest episode or movie or something like that. And he's usually negative. I haven't really been watching him over Andor because I really don't give a shit about Andor. So I'm kind of curious to see what he thinks about it. Eventually, I'll look into it.
Funny guy.
I don't know.
I'll go get me one of these days. I know the next stream that I'm on, he is going to Phantom Zone me so hard. I'm like, I deserve this. This okay.
Also, real quick, I saw Luke's in the house. What's up, Luke?
What's up, Luke?
Yep.
All is well. We'll do our accounting too and the Thunderbolts non-spoiler reaction real quick too.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yep. We'll keep that going. Captain America Brave New World is better than people say. Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah.
People dog on it like it's trash and that it's not.
But they had problems. I don't want to come in here and act like, oh, it was so great. People are stupid. No, they had problems. Just these problems that could have been fixed, and they just chose not to fix those problems. They just create new ones.
Yeah. Agreed. I thought the dogfight scene was like super cool. That was super cool. Like, I thought Red Hulk looked cool.
Everything was Isaiah Bradley was amazing. I mean, I even liked the new Falcon. I loved everything about like his quick witted. I loved it when he said to Sam about like, "You're my Captain America." I loved that part.
Yeah,
there was so many really good, intense moments of it. Like it really was.
That speech in the hospital bed at the end, that was so good.
But you and that's why I say you didn't get that in Thunderbolts. But there are parts of Thunderbolts that were just really good too, that you understood as an adult, as in like life's not always fair and it's not always good. So yeah.
Well, also like this dealing with things in life, So
it's hard because they caused a lot of their own stuff, even though they had shitty upbringings. So it's hard for me to like, well, you caused it, so I'm not absolving you of it. Then, but then when I look at Sam Wilson, he didn't cause nothing. He's just a great, great soldier, great sidekick. Now he's a great Captain America. Like he didn't have any problems like that. And he still has to deal with that kind of shit.
Yeah, he deals with more shit.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
Well,
so that's where my lines are.
Yeah. Mama Bear said, always negative YouTubers are mentally draining. Like my guy, you can't hate everything. Yes.
No, there's no way that everything's terrible. Not everything.
But no, they're like mentally draining. I understand that there's just But again, the same thing with the other side where everyone's just super in love with
it was so great.
It's the best thing ever. I was like, no,
it wasn't.
But but both of them get boring, because you already know what's gonna happen. You already know what they're gonna say. It's like with certain YouTubers, I already know what they're gonna say. So I'm like, why do I need to watch your video when I know exactly what you're gonna say? I know what everyone in your chat is gonna say. Good or bad. So that's boring. That's boring.
Yep.
Thunderbolts felt like the start of a new beginning in the MCU. Kinda.
They tried, but I don't. I can't say anything without saying it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah. He said, I like content creators that deliver an equal amount of good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just be truthful, man. Just be truthful.
I don't even care if you feel whatever. Just tell me exactly how you feel, but don't make it up because you think it sounds good coming out your mouth.
Yeah.
Tell me how you feel.
Yeah. Like I want to hear your point and not a point you saw somebody else make. Like and I'm not saying you can't take what other people say and help you with your understanding of stuff, but also it should be ultimately your, like, oh, I do agree with that, because this is how I felt with it, so it shouldn't be just copy repeat from somebody else, but also it should be if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad, and that's up to you if it's good or bad,
And I'm the type of person, even if I disagree with your point, I'm okay with that. Like, you can totally disagree with me, and we can still be like, I can argue my point till I'm blue in the face. You can argue your point till you're blue in the face. But I respect your decision, respect your ideas. Like, as long as you're not coming after something, you're not saying anything negative and not trying to make someone else feel bad. Fuck, okay, have your opinion.
Yeah. Also, at the end of the day, it's a fucking movie. Like,
seriously,
you know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna if a movie defines who you are as a person, then I was like,
you need to really reevaluate some things.
Yeah, you might need to go outside and like and meet people and talk to people and and I'm not saying movies don't help with you with stuff like me for like Fight Club. I love Fight Club. I love Star Wars. I love Matrix. I don't know if they define me as a person. They help me see things differently, like I can relate to things, but yeah. Let's see. Skip around a little bit. Here you go. Dark Room said Thunderbolts was a step up from Brave New World. Okay. So
I don't think,
like I said,
but you're free.
Yeah. But again, for me, it depends on what are you looking at. The important wise, no. A movie that was more coherent because it wasn't like ripped apart and put back together. Yeah. So, but I like I said, I like them both. For me, they're both around the same level. Totally disagree. Cat 4 is better movie than Thunderbolts. Didn't think either was good. It was great or bad. Okay.
Well, yeah, but you're saying movie. We're saying the production part of it. Like, there were parts of it you could see were stitched in that I didn't like, and then they didn't do a great job with the leader. They could have done better with that. So like there are parts of it that I could say like this is not great, but I think it's once again I think it's a better movie because I enjoyed that movie, but it's not like it's crazy,
Yeah, I think they didn't really do anything special in Thunderbolts. They were thunderbolting. It's the same thing I remember with Brandon was you're mad at Dune because it wasn't like a lot about the was it space travel or the drugs. I forgot why exactly you were mad at Dune. But it was like it wasn't the point of Dune. It was like you thought it was gonna be like space drug smugglers or something.
I said that about the Dune movie.
Not you, Brandon Davis.
Brandon Davis.
Yeah.
Oh,
because he's like they weren't thunderbolting. Like, I wanted to see thunderbolts.
You knew they're not these great heroes, or they're not even great villains. They're not great people. They're not nothing great. So like I didn't expect a lot of anything crazy,
Yeah. It does say it said
1, 3,
and 2 on Wolverine. 1, 3, and 2, then 2 on Deadpool. Oh, yeah. Wolverine, yeah. On Deadpool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I'm at 1, 3, and 2. That's exactly where I'm at. The first Deadpool, then the third Deadpool, and then 2. Yeah. Exactly where I am.
All right, then. Yeah, we have Brandon, Brian, and Ben Affleck.
Because you're white, you're Ben Affleck. Hey, that's a compliment in any
That's
world.
Yeah. At least you're saying that, and you're not fucking. Who is it? Ty. It's like, oh, you look like Paul Walter Hauser. It was like, fuck off, man. Like, oh, I say that in a good way. Like, there's no good way to say that, man. Like,
Yeah.
You say Ben Affleck, you say you look like a 6'4" chiseled, 230-pound, person. That sounds great to me. I'll take that every day.
Oh man. Maria said, Sinners had a good run in IMAX. It's Thunderbolts' turn to rule the box office. Probably for we'll see, man. We'll see in 2 weeks where Thunderbolts is.
I think by the time Mission Impossible comes,
it's gonna make most
done.
of its money by then. Yeah,
it's done.
I agree.
Because from what I see, Mission Impossible is going to be so better. It's just going to be better, which is not fair. This is the beginning of a franchise compared to Mission Impossible that has had, as we just talked, 30 years of this. This is Tom Cruise, who is Mr. Box Office. Like, it's come on. Like, you compare this, like, well, you're not as good as him. Well, compare him to one of the greatest about a goat. Come on, man.
I saw a meme where it was 2002. Minority Report was out, starring Tom Cruise, and Lilo and Stitch came out, the animated. Fast forward to 2025. Tom Cruise is doing another movie, Mission Impossible this time, and then another Lilo and Stitch movie is coming out.
Crazy, right?
That's how long he's been Mr. Box Office, like you said. So.
He's one of the, if not the last remaining Hollywood movie star.
Yeah, 100.
I agree. He is that.
Yeah. When he's in a movie, you're going to get a fun movie. You're going to get at least a good movie. Like, it's not going to suck.
Like, I think like his one big misstep in recent years was The Mummy. But even after that,
I forgot about that.
Even after that, he took his L like a champ, and then a couple years later came back with Top Gun Maverick that just blew everyone out of the water and made a ton of money. Like, that's some king shit.
I forgot about that one. That might be my only Tom Cruise movie that I really don't like.
I didn't even mind it. I think Universal was just kind of put too many eggs in one basket because they were trying to get their
Monster
MCU
universe out the way.
they were trying to get their shared universe.
Yeah. But I'm looking at all his movies. Like, I liked War of the Worlds. I thought that was really good. American Made was good. Like some of his older ones.
I don't think World of the Worlds was really good.
It was fun. I'm not sitting there and rewatching it 100 times. It was fun. It was interesting.
Yeah, it was fine.
I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. Like The Mummy, I really did not like. I thought it was just a bad movie.
It was a bad movie. But then Live, Die, Repeat.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. It's
awesome
so good.
Oh my god.
Awesome movie.
So good.
Absolutely love that movie.
But I liked Vanilla Sky, and a lot of people are iffy on that one. Like, some people hate it and some people love it.
I'm not a huge Sky person either.
I think like even like big movie stars like that have to do their one kind of art housey movie. That was his. And it's a remake. It's a remake of it's a remake of a Spanish film or a Mexican film called Abre los Ojos, Open Your Eyes. Yeah. Penelope Cruz was in that one too, as the same character.
That's interesting. That's awesome. Yeah.
But
how he goes from Vanilla Sky to like Tropic Thunder. It's just like that's the
you heard about that story, right? Story, right?
Yeah. Ben Stiller talking about that.
Yeah. That's awesome. And that made me. I wasn't huge. I was like, man, is he a good guy or not a good guy? I still don't know if it is, but he sounds fun. He sounds like a fun person.
Like, it was his thing. He goes, "Oh, you're making fun of like all this stuff, but you're not making fun of the studio heads." And he's like, "I got it."
So we should be rapping. Let me rap it.
Oh man, I think they showed the clip of his test footage. Or not on there, but I saw it somewhere else, and it's just him dancing. Like in the suit, in the fat suit. It was so good. That was so good. All right. We're gonna go. I do agree with this. The end credit scene was better than the actual I do agree. The end credit scene was really cool.
It was
So
important.
definitely stick around for the post credit scene.
It's
of
the one
of
I'm going to
Thunderbolts.
say that it's more. That's the only part of the movie that was important in the MCU. That was it.
Mm,
Important? Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's
I mean,
important.
yeah, they haven't done an important post credit scene in a long time, like a good post credit scene in a long time, and I felt like this was one.
Cool.
I'm trying. Yeah, so it's definitely worth the sitting for all the credits.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Where are we now?
I ordered a couch from
Couch
Walmart.
from-
It was supposed to come today, and it didn't. See,
I'm
Your first
surprised.
mistake was ordering a couch from Walmart.
yeah.
I was surprised you ordered a couch from Walmart. Okay, yeah.
I ordered all these shelves from Walmart,
Me
and
too.
I got half, and then like a week later, I got the other half. I was like, cool.
Well, I just went. I don't like ordering stuff. Honestly, I go buy it. I like to have it in my hand. I don't like
I'm the
exchanging
same
my
way.
money. Like I'm not going to give you my money and want to promise that you will deliver me something. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I get that. I 100% get that.
My money's too valuable for me to just to do that, man.
Yeah.
No, I get that for sure. I'm the same way.
Luke said, gonna be watching Screamboat in a bit to see what I think. I know people might think I'm torturing myself watching it, but it looks fun. I'm so excited to have some schlocky fun. Steamboat is or Screamboat, is that the Steamboat Willie
Yeah.
one? Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks goofy, but I think Luke will have a fun time with it because it's definitely, if you know what you're getting into, then yeah, I think it would be good. Like I watched Popeye the Slayer, man, and it was so bad. It was so bad. It was funny, man. It was so bad. It was so stupid. Like, part of me is angry that I watched it, but then part of me is like, it's so stupid.
Mhm.
You said it twice.
Yeah. Chill said, Theory stopped reacting to Andor. He did a watch party for Revenge of the Sith on Tuesday and said, okay, well, there you go. I don't even waste my time. Yeah. I mean, Brandman's gonna give us a breakdown because me and Brian didn't even watch all of the new episodes. We'll get
We
into
have
that
to
in a little
get
bit.
to it soon because
Yeah,
it's already
yeah,
past 11 o'clock.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna skip around a little bit. Just see if there's anything big that I missed real quick. All right. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through everything. Anthony Mackie going to lead Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars that Sam fans need to get over. Yeah.
And people still won't.
Nah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll still kick and scream.
Yeah. There you go. They didn't spice in Dune. Yeah, there wasn't enough of the drugs, enough of the spice drugs in there. Delta Dan said, as I said, the movie Thunderbolts was better than Cap 4, but not by much. Okay.
I don't know, but we're not arguing, really, are we?
Yeah,
really
I mean,
they're pretty much, and one's going to make a lot more money, and they're the same thing.
I mean, for reasons that have nothing to do with the movie itself.
Yep.
I would, so yeah. Mama Bear said it was OG Star Wars. It has the impressive knowledge of Star Wars and the expanding universe. She pointed out all the previous instances of badish. I think I might have missed some part of it. Oh yeah. Star Wars Theories got checked by a former co-host of mine. It was glorious. Really? That is interesting. Yeah, definitely send that link. I saw somebody else say send that link. Okay,
I'm
gonna check
interested
that.
now. I'm interested. Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah. Because like I said, I used to like watch Star Wars Theory like hardcore all the time. Anytime you put out a new movie or a new episode, and then started falling off, and then it really fell off, and now I just kind of like, okay, what did he say about this? Okay, I'm good. Like that's the only time. But if he Chill said he didn't even bother with Andor, so
I mean that's good. So no hate. You don't want to just hate just to hate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It says some people still want a Russian sleeper agent instead of a veteran who helps other vets.
Exactly. Says a lot about you. You should probably look in the mirror. You know, if that's how you feel, look in the mirror. That's all.
I mean, even in Captain America, you have him becoming Captain America, but yet Bucky is becoming a politician. You're like, what? Like the dude is insanely old, you know, because of the super soldier serum and being frozen, blah 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 blah.
What did he say? He
also
was
he's like
90. He said I was 90 during the first invasion.
Yeah.
First
During
Avengers,
the first Avengers movie, he was 90.
I was 90. I was like, what?
Which makes sense because that's what Steve was too, right? So
yep.
But
95.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
so that means what? He's 125 years old or something like that.
Think in 3 years we're gonna have the MCU for 20 years. In 2028,
2028. Yep.
It'll be 20. Yeah,
20-year anniversary of Iron Man.
Yeah,
because I am Iron
that.
Man.
I seen that one in theaters so many times. Man.
Oh, I saw it
like 5-6 times.
I only saw it
quite
4
times.
Yeah,
it was only 4 for me.
it was so good. Well, I mean, I used to live not too far from the Logan Theater. I don't know if you guys know where that's at, and they have like $2 movies. You know. So I was like, would go there and watch. Go watch it. So, but yeah, without giving up anything, it's not gonna pay off right away.
Yeah.
22 seats have been bought at my movie theater for tomorrow at 1 p.m. for Thunderbolts in Dolby Atmos.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't. The Dolby Atmos at 6 p.m. was almost sold out. There was maybe 10 or 12 open seats. But all the other theaters were pretty much empty.
Yeah. Usually I don't. I go to the dine-in because I like to order some food. They have like AMC, their food is really fucking good. They have a chicken Caesar wrap that's super good. And then we tried their Korean sauce boneless wings. They are really fucking good. I was really surprised. I was like, holy shit. Like,
you got me really anxious to try that chicken Caesar wrap. That I think
it's really good. I just wish it was a little bit bigger because it's fairly small. But yeah, the wings, those wings are good, and you get a decent amount of them too. But like, kind of shocked.
Really like their nachos. Really like their nachos. I always get them with the chicken.
Yeah, AMC. That's where I usually go. I go to the dine-in. So I usually don't do IMAX unless there's a special reason to. Like Sinners, it was shot to be on 70 millimeter and stuff like the same thing with like Oppenheimer. I went to go see that on IMAX. Besides that, I usually just sit at the dine-in because they're more comfortable seats too.
Yeah, more a lot more roomy, a lot more spacious.
Yeah. Saying my AMC doesn't have that kind of food. No, it needs to be a dine-in.
The dine-in one, dine-in theater ones.
It needs to be a dine-in.
Go to one, like in Naperville, is a dine-in one.
Yeah. So if you go to a regular one, they don't serve all the cool food. You get like a pretzel and a hot dog or some shit.
No, they got chicken tenders. They got Impossible tenders. They got they have some good things. They have pizza bread. They have they have some decent food. I mean,
usually whenever I go to a non-dine-in one, I just get the pretzel because it's a big ass pretzel.
They don't have pretzel. They have pretzel bites, and they have different
really?
flavors. They have 2 different flavors, and then they have now brand new donuts that they they give you their flavors and stuff like that too.
Also, if you're a AMC stockholder, you get like some free snacks every so often. Like I got free Dippin' Dots. Like today's, I'm like, oh cool.
I got Raisinets.
You get raisins. I keep it.
I was like, all right.
Nope.
Nah. My girls were like, what is this?
Is that what? That commercial made me quite upset. Wait, which commercial? Did a commercial play right now?
What commercial?
I mean,
we have commercials playing?
There shouldn't be any commercials playing right now. But
I'm glad what T said. Yeah, that's why I was still looking at his comment right here. I was
okay. Oh yeah, I'm so glad I'm not the only one who thought Thunderbolts isn't the best MCU movie since Endgame.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's not. I'm sorry.
I was like, I'm not sure.
I'm sorry too. Yeah.
Better than Captain America, man. I think Brave New World's fine. Better. I don't think Thunderbolts is bad, but if I was like going to put it somewhere, it's probably going to rank it right in the middle. I'm gonna put like wherever the middle is. I'm like, yeah, somewhere right there. Because if I'm looking at all my movies, I mean, is it better than Iron Man 2? Yes. Is it better than Thor: Dark World? Yes. Is it better than anything with the I can't think where I'll probably somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy is all better. Every single one of them.
I love the whole Guardians trilogy.
Oh, they're so good.
Most of Captain America's, except for the first one, is probably better. But this might even be it's probably on par with the first one. It's probably on par with the first Avenger. It's probably right there.
Yeah. I have to
right in the middle. It's fine.
You know what? I think I have a list of MCU films on my letterbox, but I never ranked them yet. I should go through and rank them because I just have them all there collected, and I'm like, and I think in the comments I'm like, I'll rank one day, and I gotta sit there and rank them because I'm kind of curious because I feel like this might be a little bit above average, but it's still in that middle section.
I don't know if it's
it doesn't come close to the top stuff,
because there's what? How many movies is there? Probably like
40 at this point.
I could think of 10 really, really bad ones. And this is somewhere in that middle group.
35.
Yeah. So I can think of like 10 bad ones. And then this is somewhere, and I can think of like 12 really good ones. And it's somewhere in the middle group. So like, is it average would be what? 17? It's probably right. It's probably 17. it's probably, if I was ranking, it's probably like 17.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I always forget about things like Shang-Chi, it's Eternals. I forget about those, So
I thought Shang-Chi was a better movie. Shang-Chi was definitely a better movie than this.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do that on Letterboxd. Maybe I'll do that sometime.
All the Spider-Man, I think all the Spider-Man are better. Doctor Strange is better. This is probably right above Ant-Man and Wasp. It's definitely above that.
It is above Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah, First Avenger. That's why it's First Avenger, Captain Marvel. This is better than those two, and it's like right above those. That's probably why I got it. So like 17, 18 probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's 35 fucking movies. And that's not including
crazy to think about.
Yeah, that's not even including the Disney Plus stuff.
It's 36 right now, right? With Thunderbolts, right?
I think so. This might be a little bit older.
I think the Thunderbolts is 36. Is this here? Tank, is it better than the Incredible Hulk? Ed Norton. The Ed Norton.
That one. No.
See, but that's where we are. We're like, okay, so the Incredible Hulk is probably like 16, 17, and it's like probably right after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is a middle movie. But let's get these comments down so we can go ahead and get to this thing I got sitting.
Yeah. I skip around. I just bring my own food these days and buy the popcorn. Yeah.
So my mother used to come out Tupperware, hand out dinner, pot roast, and mashed potatoes. So I'm like, man, this is great.
And now you got a table to actually eat it on. Where before you were like sit there and like.
It's so good. We sit there like, she's like, all right, hand out your thing. This is your individual meals. Oh, it was so good. We had forks and knives. People looking at us like, where did you get that?
It smells good in the theater. You're like, damn, who made dinner? That's funny. T said I was not impressed. Did you have high hopes for the movie?
Yeah, I didn't have any hopes for it. So
because I think it's the best MCU movie since the last MCU movie, which is insane.
Yes, best MCU movie since the last MCU movie. That's good.
That's funny. This movie was Marvel Presents Suicide Squad. Kind of.
Yeah,
It was kind of.
That's it.
I think it did better than Suicide Squad with the
you had a character you cared about. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a focal point. There was like, yeah. Thor Dark World is pretty solid movie. Don't understand why it gets so much hate from the folks.
I think people like it more and more as you get further along,
further away from it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how everything is, man. Like the further you get away from something, it's usually people tend to look back at it like, you know what, that wasn't that bad. Yeah.
I'm sitting here doing my ranking right now. Right now, it's looking like it's 20.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't watched it in a while, but I just, from what I remember, it wasn't great. Like it was okay, whatever. But Eternals was trash. I agree with that.
Of course. Come on, guys.
I agree.
Love and Thunder's trash.
Where's Anzo? Don't Anzo love Eternals?
I don't think he loves them.
Okay, I'm just saying. But there are some people like that love, like Ty. He's sometimes in our chat. He loves Eternals. Yeah, he's like, it's like top 3 for him, which is crazy. But Zach Attacks, he thinks it's a really good movie. So
I disagree with Zach all the time.
Yeah. You guys are 1.5 hours of just comments. Yeah, I know.
Yes, I know.
Well, because Brandman didn't watch the movie, so I got this trailer up right here. We're talking about stuff. Yeah, but we're not gonna we'll do our reviews on Saturday. But we'll do a kind of a
right now.
Yeah, like a quick out of theater reaction, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there you go. Eternals is not trash.
I liked Eternals. I know I'm the odd man out.
I didn't like it.
The Collector definitely liked Eternals. I thought it was an interesting story.
I've voiced my problems with it. I think you had too many characters, and that's why you couldn't grab the audience. You tried to do too much with too many characters, and that's hard. Mm-hmm. If you're an ensemble piece, you probably want to limit it to 4 main ones. Once you start going to 8, 10, there's names I didn't know by the end of the movie. Half the characters, I was like, I
still don't know.
Some my head, like I can't tell you. It was Angelina Jolie. I don't know who the character was. That's a problem for a movie for me.
I know one is Cersei, and I know one is Icarus.
Yeah, I know Icarus.
I think Athena.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Kameo Nanjiani. Then there's the fast chick. Then there's there's the little kid girl.
Druid.
Druid. I remember Druid because he was a badass.
Yeah. Makari, who was probably my favorite because Eternals gave us a badass speedster.
Oh, is that Makari?
Yeah, that was Makari.
Yeah, I had no idea what you were even talking about. I was like, man, okay.
There was Fastos, which was
that doesn't even sound familiar to me. Like that's my problem. Their names don't even sound familiar. It was just too many of them. That's what it was. You trying to get me to hold on to it. I was like,
yeah. Eternals was fun. Was it mind blowing? No, but it is rewatchable. Okay.
Here we go.
It says, they gave us a villain that was more overpowered than the hero, just like Captain America, and I knew how it would end. Oh, talking about
11. There's 11 of them. That's the problem. There's 11
of them.
Yeah, that's the problem. If you do X-Men and you bring 11 people and don't focus on the ones, even though X-Men, we actually know Storm, we know Cyclops, we know these characters. I don't know these characters, and then you introduce 11 in a movie. Why would I care about any of them? You haven't given me enough. And I think that was his misstep. It probably could have been good, really good, but I just thought you brought too much. Should have did Cersei, Dane, Ajax, and Athena, and called it a day. Just say, all right, and then we will bring you another group in Eternals too.
I don't know. There's also Chloe Zhao, who's a great director, but has her style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All you got to do is beat an overpowered villain, is love them. What was that?
I hope you're not sitting here subtly spoiling Eternals. Or I'm not Eternals, Thunderbolts.
The Eternals. I mean, that's what you did in Eternals, right? You just gave what's her name? Who's the little kid?
Oh no, she got knocked out. She got hit with a rock.
No, but she was like in love. That's why she became a villain or whatever. Right?
Yeah,
because she was in love with Cersei,
and then Druid knocked her out.
Right. I can't remember her damn name.
I didn't even. I looked it up. I couldn't because I had no idea.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And Druid knocked her out with a rock, with a very big rock.
All right. What trailer you got up?
I don't remember anymore. What was it? Whatever.
This freaking movie. I laughed. I didn't even know they were doing a third one.
I forgot they were doing a third.
And they brought back all the original ones.
Well, what's her name get recast?
They brought it back.
They replaced Isla Fisher with Lizzie Kaplan in the second one.
Yeah.
And they brought Isla Fisher back.
Back in this one.
Yeah.
How is this a franchise?
I don't know how to keep on making movies. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was so comical with fucking Harry Potter, the bad guy. Harry Potter was the bad guy in a magic movie. Come on.
I loved that.
Funny. That's kind of funny.
It was so goofy. It was so goofy.
I thought that was kind of great.
Yeah,
I thought that was kind of great.
He was great in that movie because he was such a over the top, silly, like bad guy. That like. But this whole franchise is like over the top. They're gonna Fast and Furious this shit. They're gonna be like,
there's no way
they're already like secret agent. Like,
there's no way they can go further than this. There's no way.
They're gonna do magic in space. They're gonna make the fucking like
this
shit.
This has to be the third one.
If they do that, I'm done.
Not the third one. This has to be the last one.
That's what I said with the first one and the second one.
Oh, I know that.
What did you say? I almost drowned in the first movie. Really? I know what scene you're talking about.
Yeah, I guess like the chain that was attached to her got caught in something. Ooh. And yeah, she almost drowned. So
I mean, it's a good reason why
to come back after that.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Also, Brendan Fraser. Yeah. He almost died in The Mummy.
The Mummy.
And then he came back to do two more.
Yeah. But he became a star from it. So, to be fair.
He was already a star.
What, because you think George of the Jungles would have made him a star? Like, no, I think The Mummy made him a star.
He was the Canadian Dudley Do-Right? Wasn't he Dudley Do-Right or not Dudley Do-Right?
You think that's the one that gave him a star?
Yeah, Dudley Do-Right.
Encino Man? Come on.
He was not a star. He was a dude. He was a dude. And The Mummy made him a leading man.
Yeah,
he was the leading man. He's a star.
Yeah. But yeah, he legit passed out. Like the dude was hanged, like legit. And people were just like, and then that's the take they kept in the movie is the one where he actually like
almost died.
Legit got hanged like at the gallows. So yeah. It's Maria knows. Encino Man
guys, the fact that you think Encino Man is what made him a star. Come on, guys.
Oh, man. And
what level? What star? What star? You guys, I want to know what is a star? Yo, is Brand Man a star now? Is that what it is? This is where we going? This is what we doing, guys?
Of course, I'm a star. What are you talking about?
Exactly. I take it all back.
how they incorporated Link in other Pauly Shore movies, though. Like
Yeah, In the Army
was
Now and
such a-
Son-in-Law.
Oh
mhm.
my gosh.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Let's watch this trailer and then talk about some stuff.
Okay.
What are you saying? Facts Dale today? The Brian, what power does Star Lord have since he's half celestial? Do you read the books?
So
In the comics, he's not even half celestial.
I was like, I think that's something they made for the movie.
Yeah.
That he, it was only for that. And he only had that power as long as his father was alive, So once he became that, though his DNA is that he doesn't have power because the power is no longer connected to the planet. So he doesn't have that power anymore.
Yeah. For the
Just a guy.
movie.
Yeah. Just a
Yeah.
guy.
In the comics,
comic books,
his dad is I think he's like a prince, right? Because his dad's like some king of a world, but he's like a dictator, like asshole.
Yeah.
Like was it Jason or something?
That's
Or
exactly
Jason?
what it is.
Yeah.
He remind me in the comics of what's it, Spaceballs?
Uh-huh.
The guy who's like Han Solo, whatever. So I'm a prince, like that's
Like, yeah. There you go. See, Mama Bear. Brandon is a star.
Yeah, Brandon is a star.
Biodome is. I watched it not too long ago. That movie does not hold up, but it is still pretty funny. But it is.
I was like,
does not hold up. Not at all. No, none of Pauly Shore's movies hold up, except Encino Man. Encino Man is pretty good. Still, it's still pretty good. But it is super dated. It is.
I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I
dated.
watched the other day, and it does not. I don't.
Encino Man.
Holds up.
I think Encino Man is because it's just like a high school story for Sean Astin's character, But then you just introduce a caveman for some
because we're old.
reason. Yeah.
My kids will watch it and roll their eyes hard. I can hear them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because everything is it's very dated, but it's still I think a fun time with it, But there is a lot of misogyny in it, I mean it's a Pauly Shore movie, so of course there is. So. All right, let's watch the trailer, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. Encino Man is top 10 comedy. I love all the Encino Man like stuff. I love that movie. Because it's very nostalgic for me. So
okay. Top 10 comedy. Yeah, cool.
I mean it's a lot, but all right. All right, let's watch this trailer. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer. I'm with Brandon the Grizzly, and we're gonna check out a new trailer that we just got. It is a third one. It is what is it? I don't even know what this one's called, but it's Now You See Me, number 3.
You See Me, number 3. Yeah, that's all it is.
Is that what it's called?
Now You See Me, Now You Don't, I think is the name of it.
Yeah, it is. I think it's Now You
Okay.
See Me, Now You Don't. Yep.
Because I think the second one was like Now You See Me Again or something like that, or
It was just Now You See Me Too.
Now You See Me Too.
Mm-hmm.
TOO or
No, I think it's
just the number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
But all right, let's check out this trailer and see why they're making a third one.
I don't think we'll get that answer.
Yeah, I don't think so. Money. That's why. Jesus.
At least they played MOP at the beginning.
Oh man.
No. I just oh my god. It's wild. Three of these movies.
I'm confused with the other girl. Like, did they just decide she's not coming back? Like, we got Fisher back, so we're not going to even mention that she existed.
Mm-hmm.
Or is she there? Is she in it? Because what's her name? Like Lula or something like that? Is she in it? I didn't see her in the trailer.
I didn't see her. No, she didn't show up at all. I pulled it up on IMDb. I didn't see her name in the credits either.
But we also didn't see what's her name? Dylan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see? Did we see Mark Ruffalo?
No.
Oh, that's right. Shit, I forgot he was in this franchise.
He's in the first
He's the
two.
main guy.
Yeah, that's right. I forget he was the guy who brought them together, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't see how he couldn't be in it.
They're gonna be in it, like
Yeah.
somehow, something stupid. So, did anybody else get this impression the entire time?
Son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! I'm in.
You son of a bitch! I'm in!
You son of a bitch! I'm in.
Like,
You son of a bitch! I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch! I'm in.
like that was the whole trailer, right?
In the world of magic.
Like, it's just a heist movie to the most extreme. Like,
I could see that now.
I mean, that's what it is. It's a heist movie, and that whole episode of Rick and Morty is making fun of heist movies, and that's every heist movie is. What? I'm in. You know, it's like that's like 8 versus 9. Son of a bitch, I'm in. Like, you know, like, or 8 versus an army. It's like that's the entire trailer was that.
What did I
It was
think?
like blah blah blah. I'm in. Like blah blah blah. Isla Fisher. I'm in. It's like
You remind me of the
entire
Italian
trailer
Job.
was.
That's what I was thinking about.
Which is another heist movie. It was exactly
Yeah.
the same thing.
It
Like,
is a
son of
heist
bitch, I'm
movie.
in.
That's what they're doing. But I mean, it remind me more, a lot of the Italian
Yeah.
Job. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all it was like, I'm in. You know, it's like,
I mean,
like
don't talk about heist movies. I mean, like Inception's a heist movie, so I'm okay with
Definitely.
it. It
Yeah.
is.
I mean, it is.
It's
It
a heist
is.
movie, so
Yeah.
it's exactly what's going on. So
Yeah.
I mean,
and they did a lot of the son of a bitch I'm in.
Yeah.
It's really good though. It's really good.
I have no
But
problem
it
with
is a heist movie.
I have no problem with this movie. I have no problem whatever. It is what it is. I'm not going in expecting it to be anything different than what it is. Am I going to think it's going to be an all-time great? No. You know, it's going to be a stupid story. At this point, it could just be, you know, a streaming movie, but you know, some people are going to love it. And it's probably going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, how much did the other ones make?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure how much they made.
Because I'm like, I mean, obviously they have to make a decent amount, right? In order for there to make a third one.
Did pretty good for themselves, yeah.
I know that people like it.
So the first one made 351 worldwide. 351, which is
the second one made 334, almost 335.
Okay, so yeah, so is this one probably gonna be about the same then?
Yeah, probably make another $300 million.
Yeah.
So would you not make it with a budget of $50 million? Would you not make another one? I would too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like so the first one genre was a thriller heist. The second one was a heist thriller.
Mm-hmm.
So
and this is going to be a heist thriller heist.
Yeah. A drama heist thriller. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if the budget's 50 mil, fuck it, you know, 350. That's an easy.
That's a lot of money for you know, not to have a lot of production, no CGI, any of that other stuff. No, I think that's makes a lot of sense. Why wouldn't you do it?
I mean, yeah, all the actors come back, so obviously they're having fun. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And as I said, I had
probably really
time
fun
with this
movies
stuff,
to
right?
make.
Yeah.
I had fun time with this. I said I love Daniel Radcliffe, you know, in 2. So like, there's people that I love in all of them. So yeah, cool,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, they are just stupid movies, you know, that you have fun with. I mean, I'm like making fun of it and trashing it, but like, it's goofy, it's stupid, it's so stupid, you know. Like in the second one, when they're throwing like a card around a room, I was laughing because it's so.
But wasn't that the point though? That even in the movie, they're like, yeah, this wasn't even necessary. That was just whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
that wasn't even necessary. We just did that just to get you guys to do something stupid.
Yeah.
It was like hazing. It was hazing to get into the club. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, well, yeah, rookie hazing, you can do this.
Yeah, but now they're like making a new group, I guess, like a newer group. So now there's 8 of them. So we're gonna get like spin-offs or something like that.
Nah, it's gonna be Ocean's 11 now.
Ocean's Magic Trick.
Magic's 11.
Magic 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Magnificent Eight.
It sounds like another movie. Oh man, but yeah, they're all back. Also, whenever I see Jesse Eisenberg, I think Lex or Facebook. What's his name?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
Really?
That's most of the times who I see. You know, if he's like more dark and glooming, it's Lex. But most of the time, like I just feel like it's Zuckerberg.
I see Zombieland all the time.
Zombieland.
100%.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because what's his name was in Zombieland too.
Yeah, that's I see him anywhere he goes. That's what I see. You know, so
yeah,
that's what it is. I mean, I enjoy some of the stuff he does.
Yeah. Oh no, he usually makes good movies. He's in. You know,
I like him. I like Jesse Eisenberg. The only thing that I didn't really that he didn't really do much for me in was Lex Luthor. It was just too.
I don't even think that's his fault.
It wasn't his fault. You know, he was doing what he was directed. The fault wasn't his, but that was the only role that he didn't really do much for me. And
I don't know. You guys should know the one movie I hate him in. And not him. I hate the entire movie. It's The Village.
American Ultra?
The Village. I hate that movie.
He was in The Village?
He was in The Village?
He was in The Village. He was only a small part, though, but yeah.
Oh.
I hate that.
I mean, it's been a while since I've seen that, but
I don't ever want to see it again.
Yeah. But yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. The Real Pain, anybody's seen that one where what's his name?
Yeah, Kieran Culkin.
Won the Oscar for it. It's a pretty good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good movie. But we're gonna get into everyone's comments in a second. But yeah, unless you guys got anything else for this one, I think move on.
Yeah, you definitely move on. That's fine. Yeah. Whatever.
It was good. But we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us on this trailer reaction for Now You See Me, Now You Don't, which is the third film in this franchise. So leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about this one. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Is it something you're probably gonna go see, or are you gonna wait till it's at home and watch it at home? But yeah, leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us every Monday and Thursday and Saturday now. While we talk movies, trailers like this, and other nerdy stuff. But yeah, thank you for everyone coming in, hanging out with us. And if you are live, stick around because we are going to get into your comments right now. Yeah, like at one point, I think when the third person popped up, and I'm like, oh, this is legit the Rick and Morty skit. like it just, I don't know. I just started kind of laughing. See what you guys are in here saying. Yeah, I lost my spot. There you go. All right, let's see. We got that one. Now you see me in the theater. Now you see me running out. Exactly. Oh man. Now you see me getting my refund. Now you see me leaving the park. Oh man, is that Ocean's 11 plus Magic? Pretty much. Jesse Eisenberg. Just do
Zombieland 3. Exactly, man.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Just give me Zombieland 3. I was waiting for Zombieland 2 forever.
I feel like it's Emma Stone at this point, right?
She's such a big star.
She passed it. She's like, I'm better than that.
I mean, are you really? Because Zombieland is awesome.
It is. Mom Bear said, looks fun. She said, I really liked the first one. The second one was cool. Now you see me. Ma'am. They actually got real magical. And you're going to play the magical. Stop. Oh my God. I didn't even think about that. He is, I forgot what his name is. Something Smith, right?
Yep. I can't think of what his name is right now. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Oh my God. That makes me even
Justice Smith.
Justice Smith. Now I hate this movie now.
now you hate it. That's the reason why.
Changed my whole tune. I now hate this movie.
Oh man. So I didn't realize it was a different girl from part 2. Yeah.
Yep.
She's got to be in it though, right? I mean, they got to do something.
Yeah, I don't see why she wouldn't show up.
You had to probably mention it, like, and I would probably tell her, hey, "You were my replacement. I'm replacing you now." You know, to that point, something like that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's also just a trailer. Hopefully, they don't ruin like a cool surprise like that or something. So, yeah. The last 2 were lots of fun. Yep. You have to include God. She's too big for Now You See Me. Yeah. What I'm thinking. And also Michael Caine was in it. Was Michael Caine in it?
Yes, he
in the
was.
second one, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The second movie was what had stars and it was good.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know why we talking about like in the hate. Like,
I mean, I didn't hate it because I definitely watched it. I didn't go to the theater and see it, but I definitely watched it.
Silhouetted.
Yeah. Oh, definitely got to give a shout to this real quick. Silhouetted Animator. What is up? The canceled Sergeant Rock film was gonna deal with World War II Germany obtaining the Spear of Destiny. Constantine 2025 showed a spear found wrapped in German tarp. Constantine 2 was gonna be DCU canon. Oh man, that would have been
That would have been
funny.
interesting.
That would have been funny.
Especially considering the love-hate relationship I have with Constantine.
I love the movie. I just don't think it's John Constantine.
That's my same exact problem.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the character of John Constantine. So when the movie first came out, I had a big problem with the direction that they went, and I still, even though I'm fine with the movie, if I can I can take the movie for what it is, but I still have a little bit of a residual problem with that movie.
It was fun for just being Keanu Reeves presents John Constantine. That's what it should be called.
I look
Constantine.
I look at it the same way I look at the Tom Cruise Jack Reacher movies. Like they're fine for what they are, but don't sit up here and tell me
I'm in trouble. He's gonna bring that up. He's gonna go there, huh?
Brandon Davis gonna find a way. He's like,
oh yeah,
no, but I agree. It was fun for what it is, but it's not.
Yeah,
it's not comic book. It's not comic book accurate. It's a totally different character. But I love Keanu Reeves. There's like very few things in Keanu Reeves is in that I don't like. Just
I
love that movie.
I love Keanu Reeves too. But yeah, as far as trying to claim that's John Constantine, how dare you?
Yeah. I mean, that was back in the day when comic book movies were super. They definitely played it a lot looser than they do now. But I mean, it was a great movie. Yeah, you had Rachel Weisz was in it. Shia LaBeouf was in it. The best, like visual movie version of
the devil.
Satan, the devil.
Yeah,
like,
I agree on that. Yeah.
Oh my God!
When him walking, you see the sulfur as in each step.
He's barefoot.
The time stops with him doing it. Oh my God!
Wearing all white, but he still just looked grimy as shit. And it was just like, and the actor himself, I forgot who it is, but he just that was the best on-screen version of the devil like ever. It was just like you knew he was evil. Like, oh yeah, no, that's the devil. Yeah. So.
And he's going up to heaven. He's like flicking off the devil. He's like, oh no.
that was awesome. Oh man. But Silhouetted, that would be cool if they do something like that. But unfortunately, Sergeant Rock is canceled.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Let's finish up with this.
You gotta give her a video, man. You gotta give her something. For $10.
Oh yeah,
give her something.
Heck yeah. Sorry. I don't have any Constantine stuff. Do I have any? What we got? There you go. It was a classic.
Shit. Got your ass.
Oh man, I'm not even sure where I was gonna go with that. I think that's probably the best one that we could.
It just fits everything. It's so fitting. With Silhouetted, thank you so much.
Oh, you know what? Here, this is what I would have went with.
Yeah, no one.
Just because I love it. Just because.
But also, it makes sense because you're tying in everything with the spear.
And the whole thing, you blew my mind. So,
yeah. But thank you for the super chat. You are awesome. Let's see.
Wow, Maria, I love what you said. Constantine is a Matrix meets supernatural TV series, and that's probably why I love it.
Ooh, I do like that.
Wait. You guys see my supernatural necklace?
Oh, nice.
Just in case, so you guys start talking too much ghost movies and all that stuff. I'm ready to go, guys. I'm ready to go.
Hold that.
One time.
Squeeze it. The bad name too much. That's funny. You don't see him as Lex Luthor? No,
100% not.
But whenever I see him, I think of his version of Lex, just because
it was so bad.
Him. It's him bald. It's Jesse Eisenberg angry and bald. Like it wasn't Lex. It was that. So. Oh man. Everyone said he was in The Village. Yeah. So. Like I said, I
hate that movie. So
I might not. I'm probably not going to watch it to confirm it, but yeah. I despise Zombieland. That's
really,
crazy.
I can watch that right now.
Why do you hate it? Why do you hate it? I'm not saying like you're trying to say it, but I want to know why do you hate it? Is it too goofy? Is it corny?
Goofy. But I feel like that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah, it's making fun of other zombie movies and doing its own thing, and
at the end of the day, I just enjoyed it. Even Double Tap, I enjoy. So that's I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm fine with Double Tap. It doesn't have as much rewatch value for me as the first one does, but I was fine with it.
I 100% agree.
Yeah,
like literally
missing something.
Well, it was fine, but it didn't start the genre. It was, and then Madison, whatever her name was, that one live in the freezer, and they were like, zombies didn't eat her because zombies go for brains, and she don't have any.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So stupid. Oh man.
They shot Bill Murray in the first one, guys. They shot Bill Murray. Oh my God, you killed Bill Murray. I thought that was great.
The first one just had a lot of like really awesome moments.
Yep.
Yeah. I think the second one was trying a little too hard at times to be cool like the first one was, but it's hard to catch lightning in a bottle twice.
I agree.
That the first one was just so perfect timing.
I was just waiting for it for such a long time.
Mm-hmm. Where we at? So it said, if the Keanu Constantine DCU
Keanu
DCU canon. That's a pretty inaccurate version.
Yeah.
Mom Bear says I still want Constantine 2. Yeah. Constantine is greenlit. We'll see if it actually starts from. I thought they canceled it.
I thought they greenlit it like last week.
Okay. I mean, I'm down. I'm down for it. Love to see that again. But then also, he needs to cut his hair. He needs, he needs to shave. I don't want Constantine to look like John Wick. He needs to look like Constantine from the first.
April 16th.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like recently. Then. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the thing, because like a lot of roles that he plays nowadays, it seems like he's just in constant John Wick mode.
Well, they bring back from John Wick and they say that he didn't die. I saw him die with my own 2 eyes.
Well, I think Ballerina is. Well, they're making it John Wick 5.
They're making it John Wick 5. So
I was thinking like Ballerina, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like even in the third Bill and Ted, he wasn't really playing Ted. He was just kind of playing John Wick with no beard.
Yeah, like Surfer John Wick.
Yeah, like
Valley Boy John Wick.
He just came off very John Wick.
Yeah.
I think his best role that I seen him in that I didn't really that it didn't really seem like he was in John Wick mode was when he was the voice of Shadow, which he was awesome as, by the way.
Yeah.
Was he ill in John Wick mode? He was like John Wick Hedgehog.
Yeah, he really was.
So,
like,
instead of you killed my pet, you killed my human.
Exactly.
Yeah,
everyone needs it.
No matter what, he's still John Wick. The only time he's not John Wick is when he's Neo.
Mm-hmm. And even when he was Neo in the fourth Matrix,
in the fourth one, he was
as John Wick.
Yeah,
I don't. What fourth one? What are you talking about? I have no idea.
Good answer.
Lawrence Fishburne could have saved that movie. It would not have been amazing or anything,
but it would start to make sense,
better.
And it would have been put together, and it would have made sense again.
Yeah. And I'm just pissed off that they didn't even fucking call him. They didn't even consider him. Like the disrespect.
Wasn't it something like Keanu asked for him to be called, and then it was like either him, so we're going to drop one of them, and he chose one of them.
I don't know. He was Lawrence Fishburne was on Neil deGrasse Tyson's
podcast. I watch. I watch.
And they were talking about because like Neil deGrasse Tyson loves Matrix. He goes, oh yeah, it's so great sci-fi, you know. And then he had brought up the fourth one. And he goes, yeah, they didn't even call me. Well, I'm like, fuck off. Like, really? Come on.
They can't have a bad relationship. They can't have a bad relationship. He brought back John Wick. In John Wick, he was in. He brought him back there. So
yeah, no, it's definitely not Lawrence and
Keanu Reeves.
Like it's not them. But it was the director. She said like she wanted to be more focused on Neo and Trinity. Like that was. But I'm like, but you had Morpheus in the movie. Why couldn't you have had it be Lawrence? It would have made more sense. Like Yahya is great, but
but even if you're gonna have Yahya in it, he should be a small part and have Lawrence Fishburne be the main one.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, just finding that out kind of really pissed me off more for that movie.
So Lawrence Fishburne said he considered playing Return for the Matrix 5. I said it depends on the circumstances, who is involved, how well the script has been written. If they offer me, because I was offering my services, I offered my service for the fourth Matrix, and they didn't respond well to that. It's not that they didn't say, "Oh, I'd like to offer my services." I did for whatever reason that didn't happen. Okay, that's the truth. So we'll see.
Yeah.
No, do not do a Matrix 5. Do not do this.
Because he Lawrence loved that character. He said he loved playing that character. He loved the story. He loved
he's John the Baptist. I mean, there's nothing better to be John the Baptist, but besides being Jesus. Like literally, like there's that sick.
Yeah. So, so he's saying thanks. He also said he loves the Tim and Eric. So that was a good call though. I do love that show. That's the Constantine is Matrix meets Supernatural.
Yeah, that's what summary she said.
So I went to the drive-in to see Legend. Which one was it? To see this movie or I Am Legend?
Yeah, which one? Which is another one I don't understand. Tom Cruise for movie. Have you ever seen Devil from the Tom Cruise movie Legend? That's the best Devil.
Oh, that one. No.
Much as I like Tim Curry, but
yeah,
I'd rather see what's his name, Al Pacino from Devil's Advocate, right?
That was a good one too. Carl Urban would have been a good Constantine, but I think it would have been too similar to Billy Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I mean, you already have the perfect Constantine with the dude from the TV show.
Yeah, Matt Ryan. Yeah,
so perfect. Yeah, so perfect.
There's no doubt.
Yeah. She's saying the first Zombieland was good. Yep.
It was.
Yep. Constantine 2 leads possible Justice League Dark. That would be awesome. But
that's not going to happen.
Yeah. because you got to deal with like building a Justice League first.
But they are doing Swamp Thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you did Constantine 2 and then Swamp Thing, you could start doing some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. It said it had no plot. They just went around doing stuff. Yeah, I keep skipping. Where was the story? He spent 2 hours trying to find a Twinkie. I just thought it was trash when went back and watched it years later, it was still trash. He goes, it had no point. They were just went around doing stuff.
That was kind of the point of the Twinkie.
It was a zombie apocalypse thing. Yeah. And it was a funnier kind of and it was more of a voyage. You know, it was with
the absurdity of it. That's what makes comedy.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't a serious movie.
No. But also like the Twinkie, that was his like mission, was to find a Twinkie, but it was so absurd. But it was also his like
that was his normalcy.
But I thought I took it more as is like it was his like if you don't have a purpose in life kind of thing, then what's the point of living? And now you're in a zombie apocalypse where you're not going to work. He doesn't have kids, you know.
But that wasn't his reason for living. I thought that was something that like the idea of having a Twinkie returns him to that idea of normalcy that you used to have. Is this the last time I had this? You know, I had my son, I had all this stuff, you know, and that returned me to that point in time. Reminds me of that point in time.
Yeah,
because they become a family, and that's what becomes, you know, his
purpose of like protecting them. You know, but I mean, I get it, but it was a lot of goofiness. It was a lot of randomness, you know, stuff like that. But it was really just surviving, wasn't it? Wasn't it just them finding each other and then
realize that they didn't have to go anywhere else? Yeah.
But yeah,
I love Deuce.
I get it.
I love him so much.
$10. Just letting us know Expedition 33 is fantastic, by the way. Did you already beat it?
Did you?
Did you
already get this, man?
Did you already beat it? I thought Swamp Thing was canceled. Maybe.
Is it canceled?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it really. I heard that Sergeant Rock was canceled. But real quick for the Expedition 33, which it does sound good. I gotta buy it. But for the super chat, let's see. I give you this one for a video game comment. I'll give you a video game character.
Yes!
That's what he said when you got to Act 3. Yes!
Yes! Was that Deuce the whole time playing Expedition 33? Just yes, it's so good. Yeah. But that was an awesome trailer, though. I went up showing my girlfriend. She's like, "You got to play that so I can watch you play it." I was like, "Okay."
That's awesome.
What do you say?
The only thing that Swamp Thing that was canceled was the TV series.
Okay.
I didn't see the movie being canceled.
Although, have a good night. I'm gonna get ready to bed here. Think you do the trailer on Saturday. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we will do. I sent it. I think it was Oh, you did say okay. Yeah, we'll do the trailer reaction on. It's a Ghost of Tsushima, whatever. Hey, we'll definitely watch that Collector. I do love that game. That is another awesome game. All right.
Yeah, it's not canceled. It's still confirmed.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. He's in John Wick mode now. It's just like Pedro is in Pedro mode. They couldn't shave the stash as Reed for Fantastic Four.
Gotta say though, the more I'm looking at these trailers, the more I feel like I'm going to see him as Reed Richards.
He's doing a pretty good job in the trailer that played for Thunderbolts today when I went to watch it. Yep. Like if that one felt a little longer than the last one. Like it had a few extra little scenes in it, specifically with Reed. I think he's gonna do a good job.
I think so too. I'm actually thinking Fantastic Four might be a good movie.
I think it definitely will be. I everything that I've been seeing, I've really liked. I think Pedro. I'm still trying to kind of picture him as Reed, but I'll wait until I get into the movie to see that, because there's a couple other people I probably would have cast before him, but I've been wrong before, so we'll see.
Yeah, but well, the first thing, because my girlfriend loves Pedro, like loves him. So
Did
she
you get the
looked
Pedro
at me.
bag, the bag that was
It
Pedro
was a
It was a
pillowcase.
pillow. It was the
A
pillow.
pillowcase.
All right.
But she had looked over at me and she goes, he doesn't die in that movie, right? I'm like, I don't think so. like I
Somehow.
don't. I'm like, that'd be really messed up. But I'm like, he's already confirmed in the next Avengers movie, so I don't think he dies. So you should be good.
He's definitely he's not gonna die. You can't bring the Fantastic Four and kill Reed Richards.
Yeah. So I'm like,
So speaking of that, we should probably get to this Thunderbolts.
Yeah. So let's. Also, I was probably keep it short, so we can make it a short.
That's
like
short?
out of theater, huh?
That short?
I mean, like 3 minutes. But I remember, like, I was legit thinking like out of theater kind of thing, like, no spoilers and stuff like that. Oh man. Don't let your girl watch Last of Us. Oh, she loved season 1, but she knew what happened was in season 2 what was going to happen, so she doesn't want to deal with that emotional trauma. so she knows. She's more into that video game than I was ever. So she's a huge Last of Us fan. Pedro is a terrific actor. He is. It's hard to deny him being good. He is in everything, but you're like, damn it, why do you gotta be good?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. How do you want to do the Thunderbolts? What do you think?
I don't know. You want to do it 3 minutes? Let's try to do it in 3 minutes.
I mean, I can cut it down and shit like that, but obviously be spoiler free. Something.
Rotten Tomatoes 88% now.
Oh, it's at 88 now. Damn.
Mm-hmm. People are actually watching it.
Lost that 90. It was at 94.
It's at 96. It's 96 for people that that for the verified ratings. 198.
Wow.
Tomato meter is 88% right
now. Okay. Well, on mine it says 89 and 95.
Mine says 88 and 96.
88. Yep. 88, 96.
Yeah.
Damn. Is it like moving that quick?
Well, I mean, it's not that many people that have seen it, so it will continue to move.
Okay. Yeah. It's only 198 critic reviews.
Mm-hmm. And over 1,000 of the verified ones.
Yeah. Which is not surprising. More and more critics are just done with comic book movies. So a lot of them like just don't give a shit anymore. But I mean, like us comic book fans who love endless storytelling, I don't mind. A almost 20-year long franchise with 35, 36 movies.
I want more, but just do it right.
Just do it good, yeah. All right. Okay, yeah. We just kind of keep it short. You say your piece, I'll say my piece, and then yeah. All right. Let's do it. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. So Brian and myself had just went to go see Thunderbolts today, opening day on May 1st. Brandman didn't get to see it yet, and a lot of you guys watching didn't get to see it yet. So we're gonna keep it short and spoiler free, so you guys don't get ruined. So when you go watch it this weekend, you can go have fun with it. Just Brian, what you think about the movie? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Where are you at?
I think the story was well thought out. I thought it really focused on one character and one character only. For ensemble piece, it could have been more done, but overall, I mean, I had a fine time with it. It's not a masterpiece by any means. It's definitely not a children's movie. It's definitely got a lot of adult concepts and life experiences, and it deals with a lot of depression. But overall, I like the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, and with me overall, I had a good time with it. I thought it was fun, but it was very different vibes than this movie, than other movies, than a lot of other MCU movies. A lot of depression, a lot of identity crisis, a lot of dealing with your demons kind of stuff. So, that plus the action was pretty good. I had fun with it, so definitely give it a thumbs up. And I believe on my letterbox, I think I gave it 4 stars right now, which would be out of like 8. Yeah, 4 out of 5.
I'll be at 3.5, 3 to 3, between 3 and 3.5. But it's but same thing I gave Captain America. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but I gave Captain America, I think 3.5. But I but like the both MCU movies that came out this year, I think I like them about equally. But again, my rating might change the more I think about it, the more I talk to other people about it and stuff like that. So, but it was definitely a fun time. I think most people are going to have fun at the theater going to see it. There are technically 2 post-credit scenes. There's one right after
mid-credit and then one post-credit.
Yeah. So the mid-credit, is just fun, goofy, whatever. But the post-credit is important. So definitely stick around. It's one of those ones that we haven't seen in a while from the MCU where they do something, with it. It's just not a goofball kind of stupid thing. But yeah. So yeah. And then Brandman, I know you're going to see it this weekend.
Tomorrow.
What are your expectations? Hearing us talk about it, see it on Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes, it's an 88 with critics and 96 with the audience as of right now.
Which makes sense because anyone who went tonight is going to want to give it a 96.
Be a fan.
Well, I've gotten a different vibe from it going from the ads and that sort of thing, that it seems a little more different, and even by a lot of the dialogue, particularly from Yelena in the trailers and like the one clip that I saw. I do kind of get that vibe that like mental health and kind of like trauma is going to be at the forefront. And I kind of like that. It looks a lot different than what we've seen from other Marvel content. It looks a little, as much as I love the MCU, even I have to admit as a fan, a lot of the content seems a little more manufactured at times, and from what I've seen, this looks to be a little more crafted, if that makes sense. I'm hoping I'm hoping the final result kind of reinforces that belief of mine. So I'll find out tomorrow right after work.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. But yeah, so Saturday, we'll do a full spoiler review so everyone gets a chance to watch it Friday night, even Saturday afternoon, and then come and hang out with us Saturday night. We'll do a full spoiler. We'll talk about the post-credit scenes and all the characters and or lack of characters and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of our quick spoiler-free thoughts for this one. I can't wait to talk more about it because I'm really curious to know what some of you guys in chat think about. I'm really curious to know what Brandman thinks about. I got a bunch of questions for Brian, that I can't ask because it would spoil a lot of it.
I want to talk about, but I can't say anything. So I'll go watch it, go enjoy the movie, give it a good boost at the box office, and then we'll talk about it on Saturday.
Yep. But yeah, that is it from us. So leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about the Thunderbolts. If you already want to go see it, thumbs up, thumbs down. But we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us with this quick spoiler-free review. And we will see you guys on Saturday talking more Thunderbolts. Cool. I think that was good.
I was like, that wasn't 3 minutes.
No, which is fine. See, if I ask for 3 minutes, then when I get 7 minutes, I'm good.
I was like, there's no way there's gonna be a short.
No.
That's why I was like, I wanted to say it. I was like, no,
Yeah.
there's no way it's gonna be a short.
Here you go. Deuce gave it 3 out of 5.
I'm up
Dan,
3.5
7
out of 5, which is 7 out of 10. 3.5 out of 5 would be a 7 out of 10. That's me.
Yeah. Marvel has been so bad, so I might have given it an extra point just for not being as bad as the rest. Yeah. I haven't been trying much.
Trying to get a blush.
Blush. Black Widow 2. Cool. I mean, if you were comparing this movie to Black Widow 2, or like a Black Widow 2,
yeah,
it's not a horrible. Like,
I mean, she's a Black Widow,
mhm.
and this really focuses on a lot of Yelena. So
yeah. I was talking about Brand Man. Yeah. Yeah. I say Cinema Sins has everything wrong with Craven the Hunter. There's so much wrong. I forgot who I was watching, but they were talking about there's a scene in the movie where they did the whole fake mouth thing on the person. And when I was watching this movie, I really wasn't paying attention a lot. And I had to go back and double check that. I'm like, that's horrible. That's so bad. Like literally, like it's a freeze frame of this character, of this, actor, but then it's just the mouth moves, like the old, animated cartoons, or like, it's like a Conan O'Brien skit.
Oh no, like a mouth, regular mouth. Okay.
Yeah. It's like everything still except for the mouth is like cut out. It's like blah, 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 blah. It's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't remember that. And then I had to go back and scrub through it. And I'm like, oh my God. I really did not pay attention in this movie. Yeah. But that's a bad one. Deuce, another $10, man. It says it's all good. Play Expedition 33 though.
That should be something you should try to get done this weekend.
Oh man, I wish.
But first, you get this. And then to piss off Brand Man, you get this.
Get all the screaming goats.
Friggin' Taika Waititi.
And then, you know what? For good measure, let's do this. Yeah, there you go. Oh man, that's what.
Was Deuce? That was you when
when
you're on your way home
get
to play the game. Yeah, get there. I play it. Oh man, but I did show, like, I showed my girlfriend, and she was like, "That looks really good." I'm sure she'll probably watch somebody online on Twitch probably play it. So, 'cause I would like to play it, but probably not gonna happen, which sucks. Oh, excuse me. But Deuce, you are the GOAT, man. You are awesome. Thank you so much.
1000%.
She said reports was canceled Swamp Thing movie.
The last thing I saw was that it was delayed because James Mangold was doing a lot of different things because he was with the complete unknown, and they haven't had a chance to sit down and nail down a script. But I don't think it was canceled. I thought it was just
I didn't hear anything about it being canceled. I
know the series did. The series got canceled, but not the movie. I didn't.
Yeah, which I hate because that series I thought was actually pretty solid. But yeah, the James Mangold doing the Swamp Thing movie is probably the biggest reason I'm interested in it, because it's James Mangold. That dude makes tons of great movies.
He does.
Yeah.
I mean, Flash was okay. It should have been better, but I mean, Warner Brothers was done with it by then. So yeah, he directed that one, didn't he?
Flash. The Flash?
Yeah.
No, that was Andy Muschietti who did It Chapter 1 and 2. He's said to be doing Batman Brave and the Bold, but no, James Mangold Walk the Line, Logan, Indiana
Yeah,
Jones
Logan.
5, Ford versus Ferrari, which I absolutely love.
Yeah. Complete Unknown.
Complete Unknown.
He did that one. Yeah. Everything besides Dial of Destiny was solid.
Yeah.
And he did The Wolverine. I didn't hate The Wolverine.
I didn't hate the Wolverine. I thought
it should
the
have been
first
better.
yeah, the first 2/3 were awesome. The third half kind of fell a little bit apart.
Yeah. Oh damn, he directed Copland, which is
He did Copland,
awesome.
yeah.
Girl Interrupted, which is another awesome movie. Holy shit, he did.
I forgot he did Girl
banger.
Interrupted. Yeah, he did Identity.
Ooh, Identity. That's so good. Oh my god.
I mean, any rom-com people, he did Kate and Leopold.
He did do Kate and Leopold and Night and Day with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz.
Oh, yeah, that one was okay.
Yeah, that
it
one
was fun.
It was all right, yeah.
Yeah. But damn, yeah.
Are we gonna do that count too, just like we just did Thunderbolts?
Yeah, we can do something like that. Real quick, I did want to see this real quick. Delta Dan says Superman rumors with hashtag super shit getting canceled by space monkeys. Thoughts? I don't even know what the hell you said.
Me neither.
These words are I'm not exactly sure.
So Superman rumors with hashtag super shit getting canceled by space monkeys. Like what? I don't know why. I just feel like old reading that. I was like, I feel like a 20-year-old might understand that, but that's how I just feel. I don't know. And then she said, heard the Thunderbolts was basically Black Widow Part 2. I mean, kind of. It was a little bit more than that. I thought it was a better movie than Black Widow.
All right. So we've been hearing some mixed reports about James Gunn's Superman since the first internal test screening took place, and the number of rumor details around the movie have been met with skepticism, if not outright mockery from fans and iconic DC comic heroes. One aspect of the movie seems to have proven to be divisive among those who have seen it. In the storyline, DCU reboot says they have an episodic feel and has been compared to Grant Morrison and Frank Quietly claimed 2005 All-Star Superman, which is focused on dying of Superman, accomplishing a series of heroic feats and 12 labors of Superman, and he attempts to make peace with the world before the end. You said in the movie, Superman is frustrated by social media backlash, with the hashtag super shit being mentioned several times as really getting under his skin. Meanwhile, in Lex interdimensional world, hundreds of mutant monkeys are shown typing furiously at keyboards, flooding the social media with hate against Superman.
That is funny. Huh? Canceled by space monkey. Now I get it. That is Lex has space monkeys to trash online Superman hashtags. It hurts his feelings.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be good. I don't know if that's gonna be a good part.
Yeah, I mean, if that's true, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Man, whatever.
And they aren't just mutant monkeys; they're
gleeks.
It'd be interesting. That does sound kind of stupid, but it's also like out of context. But just
even in context, I don't know what context you could put it. That doesn't sound stupid. Like
yeah. Oh, you guys don't know? No, I don't know that. That just sounds. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like something James Gunn would do.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. That sounds stupid, though.
Yeah, it really does.
Also, I'm not a big fan of like just let the shitbags talk shit and just do your thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
same.
You know, especially at this level, it's like you're ahead of a studio. Not saying if this is true or not, but just saying if this is true, You're head of a studio.
No, so it's in the movie having Lex just have super monkeys doing that sounds
like
idiotic.
But it seems like that's like a meta, analogy for like,
all the
all
negative
these like
publicity that you might be getting.
all the trolls on the internet. That's what I feel like. Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it sounds like a James Gunn thing because it's online beefs. Exactly. You remember the monkey that was with the Wonder Twins? Yeah, a lot.
Yes.
Of that.
Oh my god.
Mm.
The power of a rocket in a bucket of water.
How you gonna cool down the rocket? Ah, man. I hope that's not real. No.
I mean,
I'm seeing like Nerdrotic, fucking sharing it. So, take that with a grain of salt. Yeah. All right, let's talk about this accountant real quick. Then we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. We are gonna discuss a quick, short, spoiler-free review of The Accountant 2. So Brian saw it, I saw it, Brandman didn't get a chance to see it. A lot of you guys didn't get a chance to see it yet. So we are going to keep it spoiler-free and we're going to keep it short, right to the point with our ups, thumbs up or thumbs down kind of thing. But Brian, what you think about this sequel?
It was a whole lot of fun, and very much for me was the original Daredevil and the now Punisher having their own movie. That's what it was. It was just that Daredevil and Punisher having a movie and just doing Daredevil Punisher shit. So that's my, you take the account of one and got some of that storyline and just have Daredevil and Punisher doing stuff. That's where I got it.
So instead of Daredevil being blind, he's autistic. And then boom. And here's guns.
Hey, he was Daredevil. He was the first Daredevil, Ben Affleck. So that's what I think it is. It's the one we didn't get.
Yeah. He's the first Daredevil in the last Batman.
The last Batman. Exactly.
For now. I had a okay time watching. I thought the first one was better. I don't think it's as good as the first one. Yeah, exactly. The first one had a story. The fight scenes were really good. The ending is where this movie's at, though, with the action. The big, final action scene, as movies do. But a lot of stuff in the beginning, I wasn't feeling it. In the middle, was getting a little bit better. But I had fun with it. I just didn't like it as much as the first one. The first one I thought was really good, But John Bernthal and Ben Affleck, holy crap, man! Like they need to do more stuff together.
That's just worth the price of admission, right there.
Them together, man. They just have that chemistry, and I want to see Ben Affleck do, and not be that character, and do something else with them two together. They got this like chemistry together. I don't know if it's there because they're both like East Coast, like Jersey, Boston kind of guys, or they're just both really good actors. Like they just got something together that is fun. Add Matt Damon in it, like you can have a nasty trilogy of like these guys. Like Ben Affleck and John Bernthal got to go save Matt Damon somewhere. Boom, $1 billion right there.
Why would we have to save Jason Bourne?
Because why you have to save him all the other times? He gets stuck on Mars. He's in World War II. He's stuck in Europe. Okay. But it is Jason Bourne. That would be kind of like throw him in the mix. But yeah, it was fun. It was a really good action movie. But yeah, we'll get more into some spoilers on Saturday. After Brandman and a lot of you guys get to see it. But Brandon, you get any expectations for this movie? Are you kind of excited, or are you kind of like whatever about it?
I am a little excited. I actually really like the first Accountant, and the vibe from this one looks completely different. Like in a good way. It looks a little more tongue in cheek and lighter, just because of the banter that I've kind of picked up on. So I think that's probably my big sell, like you said. Daredevil and Punisher, or Batman and Punisher, however you want to look at it.
It's definitely Daredevil and Punisher, but I'll explain why later on Saturday.
Yeah, but cool. Yeah, but yeah, I think most people are gonna have a fun time at watching this one for sure. But we want to hear from you guys. If you've seen it, leave a comment down below. You giving a thumbs up, thumbs down. Come and join us on Saturday when we talk spoilers about this one. We're gonna get into all the little details and some funny stuff, some interesting stuff, some serious topics, and there's a lot I want to discuss on this one. So definitely come and join us then. But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and come and join us. We appreciate everyone hanging out with us on this quick spoiler-free review of The Accountant 2. We will see you guys on Saturday with the spoilers. Later. Cool. Yeah. I think you'll like this one. I'll add it to my Plex. I'll add it to my Plex.
At the end of the day, it was just a fun, almost buddy cop, but it was just fun. Don't expect like unbelievable writing. Just expect some random crap happening with Ben Affleck and
Bernthal was a lot of fun in this one.
Yeah, John Bernthal was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I think he was able to kind of play with the role a lot more. You really don't see him do that a lot, because a lot of times he's always like, oh, I gotta play the mean guy, so he has to act a certain way and be a certain way. I think this one he was able to be a little bit more like loose and have fun with the role.
And lighter, even though he was serious and there was a lot of stuff on it, but he was just very light, much lighter. I enjoyed him being freer.
Yeah. So definitely want more of Bernthal in it. Yeah, what Delta Dan said. Heard Bernthal killed it. Haven't seen it yet. No, he did a really good job. He was. I'm not gonna say he stole the movie by any means, but he was a lot of fun to watch. It was them two together was the stealing of the movie. I guess I don't know.
I agree with that. Yes, those two together just really worked. Just really worked.
Yeah. But yeah. Saturday we'll talk spoilers. Sounds like my cup of tea. Yeah. It's fun. It was fun.
Don't think you'll get any Shakespearean acting performance or anything like that.
Yeah. It was very much of a Ben Affleck kind of movie. Like, like when you think of him being like a lazy actor, not saying that he was lazy in this role, but just it I don't know. If you see it, you kind of get what I mean. Like that trope of him being like super lazy in prep work. It's like,
what prep work would you have to have for this movie?
Exactly. It's like he fits really good in this movie because
he woke up and he was like, all right, I want to do a movie. Let's go. And it was great. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I was actually surprised that they made a sequel. I didn't expect them to make one.
Same.
There's a 92% on the Pop-O-Meter from the audience and 76 from the meter.
Wow. I don't think I added this one to my letterbox yet. I'm gonna do it right now. What the hell was it called?
The Accountant 2.
Yeah. I don't know. Brain fart. But yeah, I'm kind of upset. I haven't seen a lot of movies this year. Also, I guess a lot of movies haven't really come out, right?
I'm about to make my list because I'm pretty sure I'm at 35 so far this year.
Damn.
Yeah, I have to make my list. But luckily, I have my AMC my account, and I have everything I watched on my other stuff. I can just tell you exactly what it is.
I'm only at 17. I'm only at 17.
Just in
18.
AMC.
18.
I'm on just an AMC. Let's see.
I haven't seen a lot though this year though.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I gotta
5,
catch up on my
6.
Letterbox reviews. I gotta add a couple more.
Mm-hmm.
Realize I've been slacking on that the past couple weeks.
I love Letterbox. Like
Me
I love
too.
seeing what other people write about it, and I love seeing all the different takes and stuff like that. So.
I've seen 13 movies in theaters
this year.
Okay.
Yep, 13 movies in theaters, and 14 movies not in theaters.
I counted Adolescence.
Oh, I didn't count that.
I don't know. I mean, I just feel like it's a miniseries, 4 episodes.
Yeah,
but I'm like, I'll count it just because it'll pad my numbers a little bit. But Sinners, Thunderbolts, Companion, Adolescence, Mickey 17, Captain America, The Gorge. Yeah, that was one. The Gorge was a good one. Novocaine. The Looney Tunes movie was a good one. Dog Man was a really good one. I really enjoyed watching that one. Electric State sucked ass. Love Hurts was a disappointment. Minecraft was stupid.
Minecraft.
Yeah, it was Minecraft. And then a Working Man back in action.
We say Minecraft.
Minecraft. As much as I liked it, I only gave it 2 stars. I'm like, it's not a good movie by any means. It was a very, very stupid movie. So, but yeah, only 18 movies this year. But I mean, we still got Fantastic Four, Superman, F1, freaking Jurassic World.
Mm-hmm.
Like just between now and July, there's probably 8 more movies at least. So, but if anybody's on Letterboxd, all of our links are in the description, so you go give us a follow. I haven't had a chance to write anything though. I've been slacking on that, but I keep up my list.
Sinners, Black Bag, One of Them Days, Companion, Paddington in Peru. I saw.
Oh, that's right. Did that come out? That did come out this year.
Yep. The Day the Earth Blew Up.
That was a pretty fun one.
Novocaine, Hard Eyes.
Oh, Hard Eyes.
Love Hard Eyes.
About
that.
Yeah.
I'm so happy it's going to be on Netflix next week.
Hard Eyes came out this year, right?
Yep. Mickey 17.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Mickey 17.
Gorge. So I watched a lot of them. I just watched the Thunderbolts, Captain America, Brave New World. I've watched a lot of movies this year. I mean, I gotta be close. Yeah. I didn't even count the ones I just said. Yeah. The Amateur I saw.
You gotta do a review on that because I'm probably not gonna watch it.
I saw Flight Risk. We all saw Wolfman, right?
What I gave him Brandon, Texas.
So we all saw Wolfman. That's another one. Did you guys watch Love Hurts?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that was not good.
Wasn't a big fan, unfortunately.
It was terrible. What you talking about? Nothing. You guys are giving real nice. It was terrible.
I think Love Hurts I gave 2 stars. I gave 2 stars to one.
I was on my 2 stars. My 3 stars movies are close to each other.
I mean, that's how it is sometimes.
Snow White.
Yeah, that's on my list. So I have my MCU ranking, which I gotta rank, but I have all the MCU.
Oh, Death of a Unicorn. You guys see Death of a Unicorn?
I haven't yet.
I haven't yet, but I gotta see that one. So for my MCU stuff, I added in like TV shows as well. So rank in like Loki, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, Agatha, Echo, Werewolf by Night, even the Guardians Holiday Special. So if I add all that plus Thunderbolts, there's 48 things, 48 different.
Loki 1 and 2.
I just count it as one season.
What about Miss Marvel?
Miss Marvel's on there. I haven't ranked it yet. But like Secret Invasion's on there. Echo, Agatha. I think is Loki the only one that has a second season?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Because like Agatha was like a spin-off from WandaVision. Falcon Winter Soldier. But I gotta rank all of them. All the Spider-Man.
What if this is the only one that has season 2, season 3?
Yeah, but I don't count that as MCU because it doesn't really affect the MCU. At least not. It
like did nothing. The Watcher and all that stuff. The idea of the Watcher and the multiverses and all that stuff kind of did come into play ever since was it something of Madness, whatever, Multiverse of Madness. Yeah,
Multiverse of Madness. I do like how they insert the Watcher in other things. Like he popped up in Spider-Man. If he pops up in a movie, that'd be awesome.
That would be amazing.
So cool. That'd be so. He's just in the clouds somewhere. You didn't even notice. Watch him showing up in like Captain America. He's just like in the ocean watching. Like the reflection in the water, or like he's in the flowers of the cherry blossoms. Kind of thing. But yeah,
it's 12:45.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. We will see you guys on Saturday. We'll do the extra spoiler reviews with everything. So make sure you guys go check out Thunderbolts. Go check out Accountant too. And we'll watch a couple more trailers. But we appreciate everyone coming in. Appreciate all the super chats from everybody, from Dark Room to Silhouetted to Deuce. You guys are awesome, and we love that you guys come in and support us like that. Shout out to all the channel members too. So yeah, we appreciate all you guys so much. And of course, Mama Bear coming in, being with the mod, with modded bear. I don't know. I'm trying to.
She's the reason why we still go. I mean, we don't go until Mama Bear gets in. Everything else is just a side job, side quest.
Yeah, but cool. Yeah, let's get out of here. It's late. I'm gonna go take a shower, go to bed. Snow White dead. Yeah,
exactly.
Oh man, we will see you guys on Saturday. Have a good rest of your week. Later.
See you later, guys.
See you guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're out here.